So I'll give the chat about a minute or so to come back in. Just let me know when you can hear the music. I'll be switching it over to the game soon. Okay, I think I'm just about ready to actually switch over to the game itself, so let's just make sure everything's looking okay. Hopefully for the viewers at home, it seems okay. Well, once it loads in the preview, there we go. So I was playing between sessions to try to get used to the controls a little bit more. I will say I'm not really a fan of the lunge attack in this game as well as Origin. And unfortunately, I don't think I can really show off something I only managed to do once after... Like, it's deceptive because the timer hasn't gone up, but... Chad, I must have been playing this for like an hour and a half trying to get used to the movement tech in this game, and it just was not... It was just not behaving. So before I go too much into detail with that, I want to see if I could show off one little shortcut. I don't think it helps us because we're on hard. So we'll just acknowledge that we could do this, but I don't see a practical application for this. So chat, remember this mountain here? Do you remember this, chat? And I was like, you know, like we're almost able to make that jump, right? We're not able to, but we're not able to by default. Well, I noticed a mechanic when I was just playing around with the controls between streams. So if I go ahead and boost here, and I mash attack while jumping, hopefully we get this in one try. We're actually able to make this jump. So let's see if we could do this, chat. Oh, that was so close. So close. Yeah, it's like not cooperating. It's like you really gotta mash it and you have to have the angle correct. So I'm gonna wedge myself into this wall, activate boost, jump, and mash attack. Like there, I actually almost had it again. There we go. So we can actually skip like quite a bit of the game, technically speaking, because we're definitely not supposed to be here yet. So if we come around this way, we could get a little preview of what's to come, but honestly, we can't really do anything on hard mode, but I figured I'd show this off just for completion's sake. So everything here will one-hit kill us. If we attack an enemy, we do 1 damage. So while it would be very amusing to attempt to do, I don't think we could do anything useful here. So let's go ahead and die. We take 194 something damage. That's fine. But I figured I'd show that off. Maybe we'll come back a little earlier, or excuse me, a little later, but before we're supposed to come here. Maybe it'll be a bit more useful there. So one thing I wanted to talk about with the movement tech in this game. So obviously if we do the jump and the slice, it goes slightly faster than if we just do a normal running animation, because I feel like the running in this game is crazy slow. But there's one other technique that I just cannot seem to get consistently. And in this game, I'm not sure if it was the same in Origin, but definitely in this game, you can link 2 lunge attacks together. And the lunge attack is actually kind of good in this game, which is a shame because it's like so inconsistent when you're using a controller. I don't know if it's just because I'm using a controller that it's harder or what the deal is. But basically, as much momentum as we get with our jump attack, we get even more than that. Oh, I didn't go down far enough. So like we travel almost twice the distance of the jump slash, and it hits multiple times on the ground, and it chains into itself. Now, the problem with this is that I just can't do it. I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. I was trying over and over and over and over again. I think I did it once by accident, and I was like, that was cool. I went really fast briefly, but I can't repeat it. So unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to show that off. Unless there's some weird setting I'm not aware of in the options menu that makes it easier, I don't think I could show you it on stream, to be honest. But I will acknowledge that that's there. It does make you go really far, and that probably would have been useful, but it is what it is. Now, one other thing I want to kind of denote, and I might practice a bit more, because I'm not sure if there's any practical applications right now, but if the game involves a lot of platforming later, maybe we'll see if we could do it. So one thing that's kind of interesting is that you could do multiple slices in the air, which the chat has already seen at this point. But if you like do a couple slices and then pause and then do another slice really quickly, you actually get like a little mini hop. Now, I'm a bit more consistent with that than the lunge attack, so I'll probably actually try that a few times. Now, the problem with it in this game is that I'm not allowed to just save anywhere, so if there's a really strict timing jump, I don't think I can on-demand do it. I don't think I'm that good at the game with the controls, unfortunately. Yeah, it's kind of like if I let go there... I'm trying to see if I'll just try it one more time. So what's interesting is I think the game makes a unique sound for your slice. Like, see how I did that little twirl? That twirl right there, I can make that the third strike while rising. So I could kind of go like 1, 2, and then let go. And that little twirl keeps me in the air longer. So I think as we get into maybe things like, if this game is like Origin and we end up with double jump, I think we can actually use that to extend our jump. I'm not sure how useful it'll be, but I do want to note that in case you're having trouble with the platforming, just like do like 2 attacks in the air really quick and then let go of the input on the third one. You'll get like that little twirl, which looks different than the normal third strike, because you angle the blade more upwards than anything else. But in any case, let's continue from here on out. Ooh. Well, I think it makes sense to just try to go up first before we go down, because it's easier to go down than it is to go up. Ooh. There's a place we can't quite reach. Yeah, see that little neutral strike there? We could technically introduce that into our combos. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we could do anything up there at the moment. So the dungeons here look kind of big. It's a little spooky. Hoping it's not like too crazy hard. Also, we're doing like no damage. That's kind of scary, actually. Why are we doing no damage? Is it because I haven't leveled? There we go. Now we've leveled at least once. So we went up at least 6 health. Let's take a look at our equipment. We're 51 strength, 50 defense. That should be a little better, I hope. We have a choice between going left and right. Let's go left first. Maybe it's an optional area. Ooh, so we came across a door. You definitely won't be able to get through the door without a proper key. See, if we had double jump, I'm kind of curious if you could like clip through the wall there. I definitely want to experiment with that castle gate in particular, chat. So, looks like maybe that's like the boss room. So at least now we know where to go back to. Wow, these guys have a lot of health. Maybe we should kill these just to get the level up, yeah. So now we're at 77 health, 55 strength, and 53 defense. So our damage is looking a lot better. So we have to remember, we're on hard mode, so we can't really neglect fighting too much. So I will apologize, chat. We will have to grind every now and then. There's yet another door here. That one didn't give me a prompt, so maybe we need a special item for that one, and we know we need a key for this one. This seems like this would be a boss room, so we'll keep that in mind, chat. Left equals boss, and unknown area we might have to come back to later in the game. Because I feel like if we were meant to go there, it would have given us the prompt. So we're going to go ahead and just kill these enemies. We're going to acknowledge that there is a whole path we could be going along there. Now, one thing I'm kind of curious about is if we level up, whether or not we actually get all of our health back, because I have not been paying attention. Now, one thing that's kind of risky about the ground attack is if we finish with that slam, it seems to leave us open. Oh. I acquired Ravel Orb by accident, but that's good. We actually need that for later. So again, we're just going to try to keep a consistent kill streak through here. So we have a path here we can't really do anything about. So we'll come back to that in a little bit. Oh, the bats, chat. I fear the bats. Hopefully this will level up and not heal us. Because I would really love to see if we could get healed. So I'm at 76 health. So does killing them give us health? It does. So that's important to know. We could try to take advantage of that. So we're now at 57 strength, 56 defense. So we went up quite a bit in terms of strength. There's like a path downwards. Out of curiosity. Yeah, getting that extended slice is kind of difficult. Just drops us immediately into an enemy pit. How nice of the game. Let's return the favor just by murdering every enemy. So we'll just kind of jump out of the last string of our attacks. We're kind of learning more about the flow of the game. So we could go left or right. I'm gonna go left first. Oh, it puts me back here. Oh, that's a shame. Well, now we know, chat. So that just puts us back to where we started, which is a bit unfortunate. But we'll take the bonus experience. That's not too bad. Oh, we got money off of that. So I think if we just stick to 2 slices in the air, it's a little faster than just doing normal walks. But as I said before, I think lunging is technically the fastest option. I'm just not good at it. So for now, we'll just do what we can. And we'll use boost just to speed up our attack here, since it seems way stronger in this game than Origin. Well, hello, Miner. What do you have to say?
Who might you be? And what in the world are you doing here? Can't say as I've ever seen you around before. You from Valestein Castle?
Adol introduced himself and explained that he had come at Ricardo's behest.
Oh no, chat. Are we gonna have to have an Adol introduce himself in the chat?
I see. Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm Dewey, the head miner in this quarry. I came here to look for Mayor Edgar, but this is as far as I got. He's in serious danger here, though. I can't just leave him. Unfortunately, the monsters down there are in a class all their own. Sword attacks just bounce right off them. Unless we can find some way of dealing with them, I don't see how we can possibly get the mayor out safely.
Maybe we'll need magic to deal with them.
Maybe check the storehouse. We found some pretty interesting artifacts a while back. Stored them all in there. Locked up tight, but I've got the key right here.
Okay, so is the area to the left the storehouse? That's the real question.
Since you're not a miner, though, I'm guessing you have no idea where the storehouse is located.
I don't, Dewey. Where is the storehouse?
It's on the other side of the open-air strip mining chamber.
Okay, so it's to the left.
Vertical shaft you pass through.
Oh yeah, so that wasn't a boss room, it was the storehouse.
There's a room with 2 doors at the bottom. It's the one on the left. Help yourself to anything you find in there. I hate to be so useless, but I guess...
Oops, sorry, chat. 1 second. I accidentally cut his speech. Thanks much, the adventurer. You're a good man. 1 moment. I want to fix one thing with the controls. 1 second. I think I have it set for a different game. I was playing some PSO earlier because I was noticing some kind of wonkiness with my control. Oh, yep. See, I had the wrong controls. That explains a lot. Okay. See, chat. I swear I could feel it. I could feel when the controls are just slightly off. I'm like, oh, my movement feels a little awkward. Sorry. 1 moment. I also want to make sure I fix the Twitch stream command. It seems I did not post that before going live again. 1 moment, chat. Then we'll continue into the game proper. Let's just make sure we are advertising the correct game for people that are interested in watching, and then we'll continue. What I don't fully understand is why this game is so hard to have pop up in like the categories. So strange. So we should be good to go now. Perfect. Sorry about that, chat. Let's continue. And I realized my preview was running. Sorry, one more time, chat, and we'll continue. So it seems like we are gonna just backtrack to where we were before. So before we even bother going down below, because it sounds like we can't even hurt anything there, let's just proceed to go back up the way we came. Again, we'll do whatever we can to speed up our movement a little bit. So I think these 2 slices are a little faster than just 1 slice. Or technically, I guess if we fall faster, it doesn't really make a big difference. But we should definitely do this just to go a little quicker than normal. Now, I think the big difference between the ground slice and the air slice is just the fact that the ground slice will cause us to stop moving, where the air slice, we don't ever lose momentum. We're in a big old storehouse. Okay.
Stop.
Oh, wait, are we at a... Oh, this is a boss room. Wait a minute, what? Oh. Well, this was just rude. Well, I guess I'm ready for the boss, chat.
My name is Dulan, Shade of the Great Will.
Chat, I was both wrong and right, but unfortunately... we have not saved, so I really hope to not have to retry this over and over and over again, because I did not hit level 6. Ooh, okay. Hello, Sorcerer. You're the Shade of Great Will. Gotcha.
I would have you show me your abilities, red-haired swordsman.
That's not a good sign, chat.
Dance!
What's he gonna do? Oh.
Spin!
Oh, and his barrier just hurts us.
Threat.
I understand now.
Dance!
Okay, so we have to just literally bide our time.
Spin!
Okay, I don't know how to dodge the spin yet. Know how to dodge that, though. Oh, we are doing no damage. This is a bad sign.
Spin! Slice!
Alright, chat, we are now in big trouble because I'm not the right level for this at all.
You're no threat.
This actually kind of sucks. I didn't save, chat, so I'm not the right level for this fight, and I'm not allowed to leave. Yeah, this kind of sucks. I might have to actually restart, to be honest. I'll try it once or twice, but I need basically a flawless fight on this guy, which I'm like, I could probably do, but this is going to be kind of tedious, so I apologize.
Spin! Slice! Dance! Spin!
See, it's the spin I don't know how to deal with. I think that's the big problem. The spin seems to, like, catch me on the landing.
Spin! Slice!
Yeah.
You're no threat.
Okay, chat, we're gonna retry, unfortunately. That was kind of rude of the game. I'm gonna not lie to you, chat. That was kind of messed up. Okay. So we're gonna keep that in mind. We're just literally apparently straight into a boss fight, which really sucks. So let's try to level a bit more before that. So we know the lay of the land at least. So let's get back up to where we were before. Yeah, that was just kind of like... I'll just kind of shrug on that one. I don't know what I could have done differently other than just level. Like, again, because we're getting like 3 extra attack a swing and we take 3 less damage and we would have had 10 more health. Like, that would have been like such a game changer, but unfortunately, it looks like the game is just gonna no mercy us. So let's talk about what we could do differently in that boss fight. So I need to clearly like hover in the air longer. So maybe I have to do like 4 aerials to dodge the spin and not go near a wall. That's all I really learned. I'm just thinking about if there's anything else we could do. Oh, I did the same thing again. Sorry about that, chat. We're gonna try again. So, welcome to hard mode. It's just kind of rude, chat, because just think about it. Normally when we fight bosses in like every other Ys game, there's always a save point before the boss. Would you not agree? I think that was the only time we went in there and there was no save point. So I don't appreciate that if this is gonna be a trend. If I have to go through like a whole dungeon and then it's like, oh, surprise boss, I'm gonna be very, very upset at this game again, chat. So this is not setting a good precedent of what to expect. I hope this is just a one-off and they just realize how unfun it is to just randomly get killed in a storehouse that should be friendly to us. Hopefully this is not a reoccurring theme, chat. But in any case, let's continue back into the mines. Now, is there anything else we could have done differently while we were exploring? Was there an area perhaps we did not really investigate? Well, these bees are really easy to kill. Let's build up a hit count on these things. Well, that's not bad. So yeah, let's get our experience rate up. So every hit we're adding currently equals more experience. So we're getting a 120% multiplier. Let's just kind of keep the combo going as long as possible. The enemy is too high up to combo, which is a bit unfortunate. There's like a little path over here I could have been standing in. That's interesting. We got to level up off of that. Not too bad. So we're going to have to hit at least level 6, I'm thinking, chat. Like, level 5 was just too weak. Like, maybe if we had upgraded our equipment in town, we would have been able to do enough damage. But it is what it is. So we're getting some healing. Getting them off the ceiling, which is good. Ooh, that enemy's in the air. Hopefully we can reset the enemies and get a couple straight hits. Awesome, we can. Let's try to keep the combo going from here in the next area. And then before we fight that boss, let's make sure to save. That just seems like a really terrible waste of time again, if we die again. So maybe we'll even go back and take advantage of the ore, to be honest. Because, again, there didn't seem to be a save point there. Like, we literally went there first. So I don't appreciate that from the game. Let's continue onwards for now. As I said before, we'll try to do some aerial slices just to move a little quicker. These guys seem to net a lot of experience, so let's make sure we end up with more health than we started. We're back up to 83 health, so we are at level 5 again, with 62 strength and 58 defense. But we need more. Excellent. So we're gonna ignore the other guy for a little bit, because we need levels, chat. Yeah, like, boost mode will definitely help us with that boss, for sure. But I think our goal, chat, is to try to get one more level, just to balance things out, because we're sitting at 62 strength and 58 defense. If we could get it to, like, 66, I think that would be perfect for us, honestly. So we might have to go back to town for the upgrades, which I'm okay with doing. Because now that I know the ore comes in just more than singular units, we could probably afford to upgrade our weapon. I won't upgrade our armor, though. There, we have almost everything mastered. Yeah, we're just gonna be doing a lot of resets here and there, just to make sure we fight enough enemies. We leveled yet again. So now instead of... Wow, that's a pretty big difference, actually. We're at 66 strength and 61 defense with 88 health. So, didn't get as much health as I had wanted, but you know what? 8 more health is better than nothing, to be honest. So we'll see how we do on the way there, at least. And you can already see it's making a really big difference in terms of how quickly we kill these enemies.
Who might you be? Can't say as an adult into...
On the plus side, chat, you could just hold the advanced text button, which is cancel, and it auto skips the dialogue to some extent.
Maybe... What?
Alright, so now we know the storehouse is a death trap. Thanks, game.
Since you're not
we're gonna make sure to go ahead and
I hate
save.
to be so...
And then since we're there, we might as well upgrade our weapon. Actually, this room might be pretty good for experience, because there's 4 of these things here. know what, chat? Let's level one more time. We don't need to go for the weapon. If we could just level off of this should be fine. Yeah, that's pretty quick experience. Hope the chat's doing well. We're just gonna do this a few more times. Then I think we'll be maybe one level above the intended level, but we were definitely one too low. So we were just doing just no damage on hard mode. It's kind of depressing. Well, that was weird. I couldn't move for a second there. Excellent. So we're getting all these boosts. Looks like our damage is picking up. Yeah, that shockwave attack is much better when we're in boost form, just because it does hit a big AoE, so that helps us significantly with our damage output. Let's go ahead and finish up these last couple of people. We're getting our defense up, strength up. Now we've leveled yet again. So instead of 66 strength, we're now at 69 strength, 65 defense, and 94. So we've gone up about, I think, 7 defense. So I think instead of taking 18, we should take like 11 comparatively. So that automatically is a pretty big damage difference if it works like the other damage formulas, where the damage taken is just equal to damage minus defense. So we've already cut out a pretty significant amount of damage on return from the enemies. We'll kill these guys just because we have the XP bonus. But let's seek to move on to a save point in the meantime. So hopefully this will be enough, chat. Maybe we don't need to go back to the other area for that little bit of strength bonus. But again, we're doing a lot more damage overall, which should hopefully make the fight a little easier. Now, the downside to this is we do have to climb all the way back up here, which is not the easiest descent, because there's quite a few things on the way there. I'm gonna be careful how many times I slice while in the air here, just because I can go off the sides. Let's make sure to save. We've learned our lesson. The game is not very charitable when it comes to save points. So hopefully this should be enough, chat. So we'll save over this file and we'll continue from here. So we're now level 7 comparatively. I think we were level 5 when we entered. So this should be a lot better. Worst comes to worst, chat, we will go get that weapon upgrade. But I think I can do it. I like that I could just do the falling attack. The falling attack does seem to make you fall faster, which is kind of nice. Oh, there was a save point here. I totally missed it. Oops. My bad. I actually thought it was part of the background for some reason. So I'll rescind my previous comment, chat. It does give you a save point. I just missed it.
My name is Julo. I would.
Okay, so let's see how we do now that we know his attack. So this attack, not as concerned.
Spin.
This attack, I have no idea how you're supposed to dodge that.
Fly.
That I know how to dodge. Oh, we're doing a lot more damage.
Dance. Spin. Slice. Fly. Fly. Dance. 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 Fly. Infinite one.
So he's at half health.
Slice. Dance. Slice. Spin.
Oh, that's not fair. I didn't know when his barrier was gonna come up.
You're no threat.
Oh, well, at least we know that attack is coming. So I think I did fine up until he changed his pattern, honestly speaking. So
Damn.
Is spin like you have to... No, because like walking in a spin... Like trying to actually spin when he says spin does not seem to work. I mean, I'll try again.
Dance.
Yeah, dance is simple.
Fly.
I don't know, it just seems random when we get through it. I'm gonna be honest.
Fly.
Like, that's easy, just jump. Just keep moving. Reverse... Maybe it's reverse directions? Maybe that's how you get through that.
Dance. Fly. Dance.
So he's nice enough to announce his moves, which is good for us.
Slice. Fly. Dance. Burn.
Hey, that's new. What a jerk.
Spin. Fly. Spin. Burn. Dance.
We almost killed him, chat.
Spin.
Uh-oh.
Burn.
We need one more hit on him, chat. I don't want to get greedy.
Spin. Spin.
Oh, come on.
You're no threat.
Okay, chat. I don't know how to deal with spin, spin, spin. I know. That's the worst attack. Everything else is pretty easy, to be honest.
Fly.
Such a shame. I was down to one hit.
Dance. Spin. Slice.
I honestly don't get it. Like, I've tried left and right and it doesn't dodge it.
Fly. Spin.
I'm just gonna kill myself. There's no way I'm getting through this. Just kill me.
Dance.
I'm embracing death.
You're no threat.
I don't know, chat. Like, do you have suggestions on how to get through the spin? Like, that's the only one I don't visually understand what to do.
Slice.
It just seems to, like, heat seek really harsh compared to the other ones.
Dance. Spin.
Like, that's easy.
Slice.
Like, I don't know why I dodged it that time.
Fly. Slice. Spin.
Oh, you know what? Wait, I'm starting to see where I might be able to jump.
Fly. Spin. Spin.
Okay, so I think I have to jump at, like, a diagonal, but it's still not consistent.
Dance. Slice. Fly. Infinite woman. Spin. Fly. Slice. Burn.
We're so close, chat.
Fly. Spin. Dance.
I can kind of see what it wants us to do. Yeah, we have to jump at an angle.
Spin.
I think that's why it wasn't working.
Fly. Disperse.
Oh, well. Oh, it didn't even give us an opportunity to hit him there. That sucks. Chat, I felt robbed on that one. We just didn't get an opportunity to hit him. Okay, so at least I know what to do.
Spin.
Yeah, I have to, like, jump diagonal there.
Fly.
There we go. If I could just avoid those last couple hits.
Dance. Spin. Slice.
Okay, I think I'm starting to understand it. But if I'm too far away, I can't punish him, so I have to keep that in mind.
Dance. Spin. Slice.
Okay. We're learning, chat. We're learning.
Dance. Dance. Dance.
I felt kind of robbed on that one, I'm gonna be honest.
Spin. Dance. Dance. Disperse.
Hey, I jumped that. Hey, that was messed up. I actually jumped that.
Slice. Dance. Disperse.
Oh, this isn't good, chat.
Fly. Spin.
Man, if only we could get the boost earlier. Because I keep getting it like when I'm too injured, which is not helpful.
Spin. Fly.
If I lose one more time, chat, we are just gonna go ahead and purchase an upgrade. Because I'm literally missing it by like one hit.
Spin. Slice.
It's kind of ridiculous. There we go.
Dance. Spin. Spin.
Like there, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. When I'm not in the bottom left, I don't know how to dodge that.
Fly. Spin. Dance.
That hit me. Oh,
Infinite woman.
that hit me twice. That really sucks.
Fly.
I don't think I can win anymore.
Fly.
Well, unless he does that, then that's not too bad.
Disperse.
Also, that clipped me again, so I really don't know how you're supposed to dodge that.
Spin. Dance. Disperse.
Alright, we need 2 more patterns to hit him, which kind of sucks.
Spin. Spin.
Alright, chat. He's just gonna be a pain. He's just gonna be a pain. Hold on. I'm gonna just roll my eyes, chat. Actually, you know what? Maybe we could just level off of it. I just, like, to me, it's very hard to dodge the spin. Everything else is, like, not too bad. But I feel like there's only, like, 2 different points you could jump to, and it's a little hard to see when it's in the upper right, which is a bit unfortunate. Now, what I'm curious about is, can you start a boss battle with extra stats? I don't think you can. Let's think about this. I'm trying to see how much rough experience we're getting, if it's faster to go back to town or not. You know what, it might be faster just to level here than to go back to town. So let's just level 1 more time off of these people, because we're so close to beating it. So hard mode is not messing around, chat, unfortunately. Hey Chris, how's it going? We're gonna have to level 1 more time, and then I think we got it. I just need, like, the leeway of 1 hit, chat. Just 1 hit. If we could just get past 1 hit, I think we're okay. So hopefully we get different mobility options. As I said before, maybe what you're supposed to do to dodge the spin attack is to use lunge, because lunge makes you move faster than before, and I really hope that this is the only boss that really requires us to have advanced movement for consistent dodging. If every boss is like this, we're in big trouble. If I'm expected to dodge that every time, like, I don't care about, like, the homing attacks, but that stupid spin attack is terrible. I'm a little concerned, chat, I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully you're doing well. Oh, Chris says he's doing well, that's good. Okay, we're just leveling before the big fight again. We're, like, really, really close. I got him down to 1 hit, so it's definitely doable at this level, but it's just, like, a little too annoying. I will spare the chat me grinding that boss by just getting 1 more level. Yeah, hard mode is actually hard, unfortunately. I mean, I kind of suspected that, because Origin was... I do feel like Origin was hard at points for me, but not for every character. Whereas this feels like I'm playing, I was about to call her Mandana. That's not right. Unica. I feel like this is Unica difficulty, where I don't feel like she clicked with me right away, and I felt like the beginning of the game was really hard for me. I feel like the same thing is happening with this game, where I just don't like their little stubby hits. When we get something that gives us more range and or we get more mobility, I'll like playing Adol a bit more. Yeah, like, if we had the claw, I'd be like, oh, we'd be fine. Like, don't get me wrong, chat. The claw was, like, easy mode, but, like, no, it feels like I'm playing Unica, who was, like, really unforgivingly hard, in my opinion, in the beginning. And then by the end of the game, it balanced out a bit more. Hopefully the same thing will happen here. Or if it gets harder than it is, like, comparatively, like, our options compared to everything else, then we're in big trouble. So for now, let's just get 1 more level up. So we have almost level, chat. And we're gonna have a rematch with that fight. So we gained an additional 6 health, which might be good enough. We're now at 72 strength and 68 defense, so we should take 3 less damage a hit. Hopefully, and we do 3 more. So between those 2 things, we should be okay. Yeah, this is unfortunately Adol, so I don't know. See, like, chat, I feel like you might have a misconception. Like, Adol is very strong in the newer games. I don't really like Adol in the older games, just to be clear. He's just not my playstyle. So we're gonna go ahead and jump down here. I'm very good at keep away. I am very bad at being forced to be point blank. It's not my playstyle. And unfortunately, Adol only has point blank at the moment, so we're playing to all of my weaknesses in one playthrough. Oh, wait a minute, we have a save point down here. I don't need to do that. We learned that from last time. Okay, so let's try this again. So now we're doing it at level 8. Let's see how this goes. So yeah, we're probably gonna have to grind a lot more than a standard playthrough just to beat this, because there is no way I could just skip fights and do these bosses at this rate. If this is the first boss and this is like the pace setter, Okay. Well, we know how to dodge dance.
Spin.
Spin is kind of annoying, but if we're in the corner, I understand it. Okay, so we're doing more damage, which is good.
Dance.
So this is not the hard part.
Slice.
This is where it gets a little harder. Excellent.
Spin. Spin. Spin.
Stop that.
Fly. Slice. Slice.
Okay. We got kind of lucky there. He's using some pretty easy patterns. Now he's gonna start changing it up.
Dance. Burn.
Oh, he's not doing his crescent wave? Oh, pff,
Spin.
whatever.
Spin.
Oh, wait.
Spin. Disperse.
Oh, almost a flawless run. So close, chat.
Dance. Dance. Slice. Disperse.
Oh, I missed the one slice. That was my bad, chat.
Spin. Fly.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay, much better, chat. That went much better. Oof.
Is that the best you have to offer?
Unfortunately, Dorlarn, we seem to be missing all of our equipment between games again.
Still, you have an unmistakable spark in your eyes. We cannot afford interference at this crucial juncture. I must report this at once.
Okay, so what made a big difference in that fight, chat, other than me finding that visual aid to jump diagonally, because I was looking at the shape of this diamond here and realized that if I kept doing this against the spin attack, I could get through it. What really helped is that we did not have to fight as long against that boss because we were doing more damage. So damage is a big key. What's our reward for doing this? Ignis Bracelet. Is this a projectile? Please be a projectile. Press the magic key while a bracelet is equipped. Unleashes a magic attack. The type of attack varies with each bracelet. Overcoming obstacles. If your path is blocked, you'll often be able to use magic to forge a new route, allowing your adventure to continue unabated. Exploiting weaknesses. Some enemies are invulnerable to physical attacks, but crumble under the mights of certain spells. Where sword fail, magic thrives. This is apparently just general descriptor of elemental bracelets grant adult magical abilities. That still looks like a close range ability. Oh, the charge looks like a projectile. Okay, so this is just kind of the same thing. Press the magic key while the Ignis Bracelet is equipped. It unleashes fireballs upon your foe. Special use. If your target is out of reach or you simply don't wish to engage in close quarters, fireballs are a great way to keep your distance. So basically my playstyle. Thank you for giving me the thing that I wanted earlier in that fight. Charge attack. After acquiring at least one ruby, press and hold the magic button until your spell's fully charged, then release. This will hurl a massive exploding fireball. So how does magic work in this game? Is it, like, limited? Okay, so it'll recharge just like in the other game. Okay, I got it. Interesting. Not too bad, but I can't spam it or else I'll burn out. Yes, Adol can now burn things again. This is the Adol I know. Thank you, game. I really wanted that projectile. I have a feeling the next boss will require us to get used to the projectile, so I'm trying to see like what some of the weaknesses of this thing are. So it seems like if I hold it for a second, I get potentially a double fireball sometimes. Or maybe that's just if I have enough MP. That's probably what it is. If I have enough MP, I'll double Fireball. We could continue to probably look for things like rubies, topaz, and emeralds if this is like Origin to get the charge attacks. So for now, we'll continue forward. So one thing I could kind of do to make my combo safer is it looks like I can cancel my ending animation into Fireball. So see how I have that awkward slice at the end where I have that long pause? I can actually cancel it into magic. Yeah, okay, so I now have a way to attack cancel our worst move on the ground, so that's good. Oh yeah, we need to burn some villagers. You're right, chat. Yeah, see, I can now just kind of attack reset, so I think we just eliminated the big weakness of his ground combo at least. So that's good. They seem to be immune to Fireball, chat. What do you have to say about this, Dewey? Oh, I see you found the bracelet we unearthed a while ago. Not too shabby an artifact, but I don't know. I just got an eerie feeling from it. Seems powerful. Scary, even. See, Dewey knew we'd use it for evil. None of us wanted it, so we put it in storage. But you could use it, I'll bet, against the monsters down below. Or the monster in front of us, Dewey. I know, we can't burn the villagers. This isn't an East game anymore, chat. 0 out of 10. We'll collect the money from the pot, though. So as I said before, we could kind of use the Fireball to kind of combo. Isn't too bad. Oh, we are sliding all over the place. Oh, I can't break that barrel. I will go back for that healing. Whew, there we go. Silly monsters. I think our goal is to get one more level at some point. So let's just fight these things on the way down. So we have a bridge here, chat. Looks a bit far for us to get in one jump. I don't know if I could do that technique where I have to just kind of like... Yeah, see, I got the twirl once. See how, like, I could do that sometimes? But it's not, like, super consistent. Like, you actually really have to mash the attack button because you have to get both attacks while rising, and your third attack has to be, like, at the peak of the jump. Which is kind of, like, merciless at how quick that has to be honest. Yeah, like, see, I almost reached that with the normal jump. So I think if I practice that a bit more, I might be able to make that early. Oh, I didn't quite get the timing there. Alright, let's deal with these enemies. There we go. So I'll try this a couple times. As I said before, it's kind of inconsistent. I think just because this game is so much faster paced than the other games we were playing, it's a little hard to get the movement tech down properly. Let's also make sure that this creature is dead, if we can. Yeah. Because I don't want this thing on the landing. So as I said before, you could kind of do a jump, 2 quick slices, let go of the forward, then hit the third attack, then hold forward. But doing that, like, under pressure is kind of hard to do. So I'll try this again. Oh, see, I did it too late. So that's what happens there. Like, it is really not merciful. Like, you really have to be mashing attack while rising. I almost had that, chat. You actually saw me land on it, and it pushed me off. That was speed. I actually almost had it there. Oh. Man, this game is not very kind when it comes to platforming so far. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I swear we had that. I'm really surprised that didn't count. And unfortunately, we hit our jump arc pretty early, so me trying to mash it early is not working. Let me try this again. So if I had not hit the third hit while holding forward, I think we would have made it there. I'll try it a couple of times. I almost got it there, but then I didn't hold forward fast enough. Like this... I don't know, chat. We'll see. I don't think I could do... If there's major skips, I don't think I could do them with these controls. I'm not feeling very comfortable with them at the moment. Yeah, like, see, it's like... Not quite what I want. If I do this... Almost got it there. Oh, there we go. Whew. We acquired Ravel Ore ×8. So I don't think you're supposed to be able to make that, because if you do a normal jump, see chat, you don't make that distance. Ooh. So I'll try, but I don't, unless the game gives us a lot of opportunities to retry, I don't see myself using that to skip anything in the near future. So we will acknowledge places that look like we could possibly jump to get across, but I don't think I could do that on stream. That monster is all over us. Let's go down here. Let's kill some of these bats, just for a little more experience. Oh boy. There's a lot of things chasing us, chat. Honestly, it says weapons don't work, but I like it stun locking them, to be honest, while we wait for magic to recover. Might have been something to the right behind the 3 barrels. What do you mean? Do you mean like up in the previous area? Because I can't really go behind the barrels so far in this game. If that's what you mean. They're mostly background objects. Oh, what is all this? So we're coming across an issue where I think these enemies' health totals are meant to be killed on normal in like one combo, but we can't do it on hard mode, like it's just not possible. That's kind of unfortunate. The bats do not give us a lot of experience, but maybe we could explore a little bit. There's a path up here. Where does this go? Oh, there's like a see-through treasure chest. I wonder what that's about. Do we have to kill every monster for it to appear, or do we need an item? Oh, I could set the torch on fire. And we acquired Ruby. Okay, apparently that was a puzzle. There we go. Sure. Jewels unlock the true potential of elemental bracelets. There are specific jewels for each of the elemental bracelets. With each jewel acquired, the corresponding bracelet magic becomes more powerful. So there's 3. So it's showing me there's 3 slots per thing. With even a single jewel attached, a bracelet can deliver charge attacks. Additional jewels increase the rate of magic recovery and provide an overall increase in power. So now we might be able to deal with the other enemies. So let's charge magic for a little bit. So it has 2 levels of charge, so it'll make a distinct sound. I can also hold charge while moving. Okay, so it seems like we're already at a boss fight already. So before we talk to him, chat, let's try to get 1 more level. As we saw, this game is not very forgiving. Let's try to go in at level 9, chat. Then we'll go see the wounded person next to us. That is a big AoE. Not bad. So we'll just reset this a couple times, chat. Or actually, maybe over here might be better. No, see, they drop too slow. Never mind. That's a shame. So again, let's try to get 1 more level before we do anything else. So we got some early access to ore, I think. We might require double jump in order to cross that gap normally. So it seems like we can attack while charging magic. So I'm contemplating if I want to move the buttons around a little bit just to charge magic while jumping and everything else. Think about it. Unfortunately, we've almost leveled. Yeah, these enemies are just kind of annoying to hit. Bats are the worst, chat. Let's charge magic as we go back and forth between 2 areas. Yeah, sometimes I get stuck on the ground there. I'm not really sure what causes that, to be honest. Let's kill those things, get that MP. So a couple more rooms of that and we should level. Unfortunately, those enemies were in the sky at the time when I unleashed that. That's kind of unfortunate. We're so close to leveling. So close, chat. Feel it. So we have leveled, we're now at 106 health, which is excellent news for us. So we have a little bit more of a safety barrier. We're at 72 strength and 69 defense. Alright, so with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and save. We have a safety level. Because we are not leveling up too much from the enemies. Hopefully this will be enough to increase our damage. Now, as I said before, I have a feeling we're going to have to fireball this boss, but we'll see what happens. Let's talk to this guy. Is this the mayor?
Who are you? And what are you doing in a place like this? Adol introduced himself and explained that he had come to rescue Mayor Edgar.
An adventurer? Well, if you're looking for Mayor Edgar, here I am.
Okay, so that was a good guess that he was the mayor. He had the glasses, chat. I had a feeling.
Adol, was it? Thank you for coming all this way.
And also he was portly.
I was accosted by monsters and managed to lose them here, but hurt my leg quite badly in the process. I was actually just about to hobble my way into the strange old ruins beyond here when you showed up. They're quite peculiar. I peeked my head in earlier, and I must say I've never seen anything like them before. Adol, I'm sorry to impose upon you even further, especially since we've only just met. But would you be willing to examine these ruins in my place? With my injured leg, I fear what might happen to me should any more monsters attack. But we've come all this way.
See, he says his injured leg, and then his head is bleeding. No, we're not going to talk about that.
I know it's rude of me to ask, but I'm sure you're just as curious as I am, no? So please, would you do me this favor?
I know, chat. We might have to have Adol introduce himself again. I'm thinking about it. I think next stream I'll set it up just for you, chat. Let's go ahead and save. He wants us to continue further into the mines. This is obviously a death trap. Oh, I'm not liking this at all, chat. Oh, this is definitely a boss arena. Look at this. Is that thing gonna come to life? What is that? Oh, like a dress? Oh, it's a face. I could see a face in there. Oh, it's wings. It's wings. That's what it is. Is it like a harpy? What is that? Oh. Well, that's random. Elephant. I was reading your boss name. Okay, so let's... The first time we play, we are observing the patterns. Okay, so if it's... Okay, so she'll use different hands to signify what she's doing. Okay, I understand now. Ooh, okay, so I think we can do this, but we'll see how complicated this gets. This boss has a lot of health. I'm a little concerned about this, to be honest, but we'll try again. So jump when it's that hand. Oh, did I just jump too early? Oh, so you can jump too early. That's kind of annoying. I need to go side to side with the other one. Oh, I'm not paying attention to what hand is happening. This isn't good. If I'm not paying attention to what hand is happening, we might as well just reset. Honestly, this thing seems like it has just way too much health. I don't know about you. Oh, come on. Seriously? Oh, just kill me. If I get it wrong early, I don't think we have a chance at all. We'll try one more time. Yeah, it definitely heat seeks way more than I thought it would. Why are we only doing 3 damage to this boss? See, this is a problem. Like, I could do this. It would just be very tedious. Is there really no way we could do more damage? And the game punishes you for jumping early, which is just kind of absurd. I'm not gonna lie, that's like completely unfair. Alright, let's return the title. What can we do to do more damage? Because there is no way we are beating this as is. That thing has just way too much health. Is it like, hold on, let's see. Does charge magic make a big difference? Because 3 damage a fireball, there is no way we're beating this at this rate. Like, I could be here for hours trying to kill this boss. Let's try one more time. I just want to see how big of a difference charge fireball does against the regular fireball. If this does like 30 damage, I could probably do this. If this only does like 15, we're upgrading our weapon. That was so rude. Okay, chat, you would not... Okay, that actually does a lot of damage. Okay, so we just gotta charge fireball, but we can miss it, which is kind of annoying. Okay. So maybe charge magic will work on this. Like, I was thinking if I wanted to go back to town for another upgrade, but this isn't too bad. Yeah, charge magic is making this go way faster. Even though I'm getting hit a lot, like, this is actually almost doable as is, honestly speaking. But you really have to wait till the last second to dodge the other strike. Oh, new phase. What's this? Oh, well that was just kind of unfair. Okay, chat, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna return to town because apparently we really desperately need that +2 damage, because I didn't think it would make that big of a difference due to how much we got per level up, but honestly, this game is being kind of merciless, so we're gonna go back to town. So it looks like we're almost the right level to do the boss, which is good. Let's make that jump over there. We're gonna go back to town and see what we could purchase to make life a bit easier. Now keep in mind, there were items that block attacks. I don't know if they work on bosses, because we might just go purchase some of those, to be honest with you, chat. I really don't want to restart every boss like this, if avoidable. Like, I know we're on hard mode, but outside of, like, the first time, just to learn its pattern, I would really prefer not to do that boss 6 times. Let's continue up here for now, since this will be faster than retrying the boss at our current state. So yeah, it seems like the game punishes you for jumping too early, which is kind of messed up. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that, I don't appreciate that. I'm like still kind of getting used to the controls. So like when she does the vertical slice, that one's easy enough to dodge. As long as you pay attention to the hand swap, it's not a big deal. But that other one is kind of messed up, because if you jump too early, it's literally undodgeable, because she'll aim it upwards. She'll always get you. So it definitely wants you to only purely react to the projectile, not her hand movement. Which is weird, because it's the exact opposite on the other one, because you don't want to react to the vertical slice, you want to just dodge early. So I find that a little weird, but I think we could get through it. What this has taught me is that I should not play this game while tired. So we might have to have a shorter stream, just because I need to be awake if we're going to do all these hard mode bosses. But we'll try, chat, we'll try. So let's see, what else could we do to make that boss fight easier? So whenever we fail, we should take a look back at what was done wrong, because the game clearly expects you to be able to do this. So, like, we understood the hand patterns. It threw in a new attack that seemed to have a heat seeker. So we were mostly just going left and right on, like, the X and Y axis. So maybe we have to dodge by going forward. So maybe it wants us to charge past the Wind Blast in order to get past it, if I had to guess. But we'll see how it goes, chat. As I said before, I'll try to just do a couple swipes in the air for the enhanced movement speed. So you can see it, like, jerks our character slightly further forward. Oh, I can't attack here for some reason. That's a shame. So let's see, chat. Can we purchase anything at all to help us out? Oh. I meant to hit purchase, but apparently we were telling her about the situation in the quarry. Oh my, that's some serious business. You should make sure you're well prepared if you're planning to go to the quarry itself. The boss is a bit eccentric, but you'll be hard-pressed to find a better smithy anywhere else in the world. Then you ravel ore, you can use it to enhance the strength of your weapons and armor.
Welcome.
Ooh. Chat, that's actually a significant damage difference. I think the game assumes we have the longsword.
That's
Let's go
the
ahead
one
and
you
purchase
want?
the longsword.
Thank you.
You know what? We can also get the chainmail.
That's the one you want? Thank you. Don't be a stranger.
Okay. Yeah, see, this already was a big damage difference. Like, that's 14, chat. That is a lot of levels difference. So I'm hoping between taking 8 less damage and doing 16 more with our charge fireball, hopefully that'll make that boss a lot easier.
What do you got for me?
So it costs gold to enhance our weapons. It costs 7 to upgrade this, just +2. Honestly, this still doesn't seem worth it to me.
Come again.
You know what? I still don't think we need it. I think we did need that huge equipment jump. See, that itself was a big difference. That's why I was thinking, like, I don't think I really want the +2, but a +7 or more, definitely. That's like 2 levels. Okay, I think we could do this now. So I'm assuming the game thought we were gonna leave the dungeon, and that's how it did it from a pacing perspective. Look how much damage we're doing comparatively. Like, that is so much better, chat. Okay, so we could have potentially beaten the boss as is. If we were playing on normal, I think you could probably beat that boss without needing to go back. But since we're playing on hard, we don't want to retry like 8 times. This should be good enough. Because honestly, we got down to the half health on the boss, and we're now taking significantly less damage. So between those two things, we should be okay. So again, we're just gonna do little short hops here while slicing, just to get a little more momentum. Now we kind of know our way around the mines, which is good. We'll do that plunge attack just to fall faster. There we go. Actually, out of curiosity, how much does the fireball magic do? I don't know if that actually improved with our sword strength, though. Which could be a problem, if that's not true. Because in Origin... was not Origin. In East 2, excuse me. East 2, magic was based off our attack strength. I don't know, I felt like we didn't do a lot of damage. But it's possible I never used it against the Goblin. Which is possible. So we'll check on the roly-polies to see how much damage it does. We were doing, I think, 41 a shot pretty consistently. Let's see how much damage we do now. Let's go that little aerial slice, chat. And down we go. I did not even get a jump there. Oh, we are doing so much more damage. Wait a minute. We went from like 50-something with the charge to 88? Oh, get out of here. We're gonna be fine. Never mind, chat. We're gonna be fine, chat. If it does that much more damage, oh, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Like, that was like... I was wondering why this felt so hard, right, chat? Remember I said, like, wow, it feels like we're not doing enough damage with magic. Apparently, I just needed a new weapon. Yeah, that was taking like 4 or 5 fireballs to kill them. They're just one charged fireball to me now. So let's save here, in case things go horribly awry. And let's hope that the new magic damage will speed this fight up. Because again, the less time we have to spend in the boss, the less defense really makes a difference. Let's try this again, chat. So we recognize the pattern. If the boss's right hand comes at us, we have to wait and then jump. And if the left hand swipes, we just immediately dodge. Oh, what is that? Oh, we beat the boss. We beat the boss. Okay. Good. Okay. That's all we needed, chat. That's all we needed. We just needed the new equipment. It wasn't me, chat. The game just assumed we would go outside, I guess, to get that equipment, because that was so much faster. I think chat can agree. That was like night and day with the equipment, how much of a difference that made. We acquired the Moon Star statue. I don't know what it was doing with the eye laser, but it didn't kill us, so that's all that matters. Yeah, that new equipment made that very trivial. I fully agree.
What are you doing here?
Well, he's here to do evil things because he's working for the Lord of Evil. Duh. Hi, Chester.
You don't listen very well. I believe we handed down a royal edict to close the quarry, did we not? If you'd just done as you were told, you wouldn't have gotten hurt. So spare me the lecture. Just do as Lord McGuire asks.
You... I'd wondered what had become of you, but I'd never imagined. You aren't really working for Count McGuire, are you?
Well, he just said he was. I mean...
Oh, but I am. I'm a devoted knight in service of the great Lord McGuire. Therefore, I'll thank you to keep a respectful tone when you address me. Who goes there? You aren't from Redmont. What business have you here?
You have red hair. You're a freak of nature. What are you doing here?
Adol gave his name and explained the circumstances of his arrival in Felghana.
Okay, chat, now I have the real question when we go to play this next session. When it says Adol gave his name, does that count as introduced himself, chat? Do we count that towards the counter? Because I'll go back and count, chat. I need to have your opinion. If he uses something else other than Adol introduced himself, if it counts.
A friend of Dogi's? I never thought he'd come back, and certainly not now. No matter. Lord McGuire's orders were explicit regarding the closure of the quarry. If you've come to lead this old man out of here, then I suggest you do so immediately.
Oh, wait! What about Elena? Or do you even care that she's been worried sick about you? She doesn't even know if you're alive or dead.
I've grown weary of playing nursemaid. She's 17. She's old enough to cope without her big brother. You should tell her to forget about me. Hell, coming from you, she might even do it. But where are my manners? It would seem I've forgotten to introduce myself.
I mean, you're the brother. We understand.
I am Chester Stoddart, a high-ranking knight in service of Felghana's lord, His Grace, Count McGuire.
Okay, chat. I'll keep it in mind with the counter. I'll go back just for you, chat, and we'll retroactively start the counter next session. I promise.
Adol, was it? As an adventurer, I know you may be tempted, but I'd advise you not to get involved in our politics. That is, of course, unless you are eager to die.
Oh, we're eager to die. We're on hard mode. Chester introduced himself. Very much so, chat.
Count McGuire is the Lord of Felghana, though he's not native to this land. He's actually from Rom. From the moment he took power here, he levied exorbitantly high taxes and pressured us into forced labor. Then, a few days ago, he ordered us to shut down Tigre Quarry, the town's primary source of income. Naturally, we refused, since he gave us absolutely no reason. And that's about when you showed up.
Adol, you're the cause of the demons. Kill him. He's a witch.
Think that Chester would willingly serve a man like that? What could possibly be running through his head? He left his little sister behind too, and she hasn't heard a word from him in months. Honestly, I have a hard time believing it. Even now, knowing what I know, I keep thinking it can't be true. And what am I supposed to do? Just tell Elena to try and forget about him?
Yes.
I couldn't possibly agree to that. I'd never be so callous.
Oh, come on, Edgar. I believe in you. You could be more callous.
No.
See? Now she knows because you said it out loud. I believed in you, Mayor.
Elena, how long have you been listening?
I heard you made it home from the quarry, and that you were hurt. So I thought I'd stop by to check on you, and I overheard your whole conversation. I'm sorry.
Eleanor! It's good to know Chester's all right, at least. But that's little consolation right now. Ever since they were orphaned 12 years ago, those two have really watched out for one another. Up until about 3 years ago, they lived at my house, and I'd always put Chester in charge whenever I was away. I figured it would teach him to be a responsible young man. Though, honestly, I never did get the hang of raising him.
What you're telling me is you're a terrible, terrible parent because you just left him at home alone all the time and never supervised him. Thanks, Mayor. Thanks for causing all these issues.
Adol, could I persuade you to look in on Eleanor for me? Right now, I think she might find it easier to open up to an impartial third party.
Really? I don't know. I mean, I guess everybody tells Adol their problems, but I feel like if you're undergoing really serious issues, wouldn't you tell people you trust? Like, wouldn't she talk to Dogi before us? I'm just saying, I don't know if I agree with this advice. They're like, why yes, total stranger, know all my woes and sins and all these other issues I'm dealing with. What? RPG logic, chat, RPG logic. It just bothers me that you had to fight such a huge creature, to say nothing of it having that evil-looking statue in its possession, which we just let you keep. Honestly, I don't understand why we let you do that. I have nothing to wonder if the statue may have been what Maguire was after when he shut down the quarry. Well, it's definitely what he was after. Oh, there's another door over here. Oh look, it's somebody's room we're just rudely barging into. So let's chat to each of the NPCs.
What to do? With the quarry closed, I'll never get my hands on any Ravel ore. My investors will all drop me, and I'll be ruined. I don't look forward to the mountains of debt that await me when I get back to Rom. Failure. Thy name is Antonio. But wait! You're the type that people randomly send on quests, aren't you? Please, sir, sell me some Ravel ore.
Wait a minute, you look like a JRPG protagonist. Surely you can solve my problems. See that, chat? We just talked about this. And look at Antonio. He is the JRPG sense, chat.
If you can find me just enough to keep my backers from breaking my kneecaps, I'll buy it from you at top gold. What do you think? An irresistible offer, no? I swear, I'll pay handsomely. You have to spend money to make money, after all. Just 10 pieces. 10 pieces of Ravel.
So I'm assuming this is a quest. I mean, I didn't use any Ravel here. So... given that I don't really need the upgrade right away, I guess we could just complete this quest. This looks like you've been able to stumble across Ravel. You'll be able to sell me 10 chunks of it for 500 gold. Get out of here. No, I'm not accepting this offer. Oh, come on, really? That's how we... Oh, that's like no money. Chat, that doesn't even buy us a weapon. What a cheapskate. Or cheap skate. I can talk today. Oh, I didn't mean to go to her house. I wasn't thinking about that. Oops.
Chester.
Hopefully I will not progress the plot too much.
I'm sorry. I've just got a lot on my mind. My brother gave me this pendant. He left it here in a letter for me, on the day he vanished. I guess it makes me feel closer to him when I wear it. But in reality, he was closer than I ever realized all this time. I'm so sorry, Adol. So many horrible rumors have been going around about my brother. And then, to hear the man who raised me confirm them all? I just want to know what's happening and why. He must have a reason, right? Maybe I'm being selfish. I should just be grateful he's alive. In a way, it's like a weight I've been carrying for the last 6 months has been lifted from me. I may not know what's going through his mind just yet, but I do know that if I could talk to him, just talk to him, then things might go back to normal. So, don't worry about me. I'll be okay. But thank you for your concern, Adol. I really do appreciate it.
Felghana says, so what Father Pierre said was true. He mentioned that he caught sight of a man who looked like my brother in front of the ruins to the northeast. That's where I was heading when you found me. I went out to see if I could catch sight of him myself. Why would he go to such a ghastly place, though? Okay, so we could talk to the priest. I want to avoid that. You know what, chat? We'll do this side quest for now. It's a terrible trade at the moment, honestly. Maybe it'll be something better later. If you get any more spare Ravel ore in the future, you'll know where I'll be. Next up, let's see if you can find me, about 50 chunks. What do you say? Well, maybe we'll use that spare money to get some, one-time use items. Maybe that'll actually prove useful. Let's make sure we talk to everybody else before we go to the church. Yuko says, guess I was wrong about you, mister. You really saved the mayor? Man, you must be super duper strong. Oh, I wish, Yuko. I really wish I was. He's not here right now, but Chester was super duper strong like that too. You gotta tell me sometime how you beat the monsters. Promise you'll tell me, Mr. Adol. Chat, we are 100% fighting Chester in the future. I'm just declaring it. Maybe multiple times, I'm not sure. Let's talk to Ricardo. I don't know how we would ever have managed without you, Adol. Mayor Edgar was the only thing standing between us and McGuire's oppressive tyranny. Without you, he'd be gone. The quarry's closure will hit us like a ton of bricks, but we'll manage. As long as we have Mayor Edgar, we'll survive. Been lots of bad things happening at the quarry lately. Not too long ago, one of the wooden bridges we built in there came tumbling down. One of our apprentice miners died in that one. Bob was his name. Can't even bear to think about it, or I might start crying again. Sure you noticed, the quarry's basically nothing but a huge monster nest at the moment. We could deal with McGuire breathing down our necks, but the monsters pose a real threat. So as much as we hate to do it, we're actually going to shut down the mining operations for now. For however long we need to. So we're gonna have to look out for more opportunities to get ore, chat. Let's talk to the mayor again. It just bothers me that you had to fight such a huge creature. Okay, so he has nothing new to say. Yeah, we definitely get voluntold into many situations.
Completely absurd.
Hello, Locust.
That quarry is the lifeblood of this town. Our work there has been a source of pride for generations of miners. Why the hell is Dewey allowing this to go through? Why isn't he fighting it? I just realized I've been ranting to a complete stranger. Wait, aren't you that swordsman who rescued my son? Sorry, I've just been thinking about the situation in the quarry a lot lately. And every time it makes my blood boil. Ever since they closed it, the Countsmen have been seen going in and out like they own the place. It's aggravating. That quarry is far too important to this town and everyone in it for us to just look the other way. At any rate, I hear you wiped out all the monsters down there. Even the big ones that nested in the deepest mines.
I don't know if we wiped out all of them, but...
Even if you're not from Redmont, you're a true friend to this town. Here, I've got something for you.
Oh, that was unexpected. Well, 7 ore, not too bad. We're quite away from 50.
I hope my son grows a spine like yours one of these days.
So we did get early access to that other chest. Again, I don't think we were supposed to grab it. So I think that is supposed to have given us literally the bare minimum needed to give the ore to that guy. So I'm also glad that we have not been upgrading our equipment, since apparently he needs it for a side quest. Yeah, that was kind of random. I mean, I'll take it. Ada says, you went to the quarry, didn't you? That bridge. Did you see the collapsed bridge? Oh god, never mind. Just pretend I didn't say anything. Oh, is she related to Bob, perhaps? Anya says, we can't play outside the town, so me and Hugo are playing... Oh, no, Hugo. I was just thinking about that name, chat. So me and Hugo are playing hide and seek. He's in, and I thought this would be a real good hiding spot. But I'm a little scared because, look, you can see something shiny at the bottom. What is that? Oh, it's probably ore. It could be a shiny monster. Or maybe it's a treasure. But it could be sharp treasure. Ow. Adol pulled up the shiny object from the bottom of the well. Is it like one piece of ore? It's 3 pieces of ore. Okay.
So what was it? I want to see. Show me. Show me.
Adol informed her that it was only Ravel ore.
Aw, boo. I was hoping it'd be diamonds or something. But thanks for showing me anyway. Most people would have just told me not to bother them. Chester was always real nice to me, too. I'd always be up in his business, and he never once scolded me for it. He'd always play with me and Elena, and he even took us on walks outside the town sometimes. And he taught me how to fish, too. You'd think it'd be boring, but it's not. It's actually real fun.
Nice try.
He's not here anymore, though. He went someplace far away. Sometimes, I feel like he's never gonna come back.
That was a lot of information. Let's talk to the guard out here before I forget about him. Hey, Adol. Good going getting everybody home safe and sound. I don't know how you did it, but you really saved the day. Though it seems we have another missing person now. Father Pierre left town a while ago and is yet to return. I need to stop letting people talk me into allowing them outside. Okay, so we're gonna have to look for him, so we got a little heads up on the quest.
You actually went into the mines? The scary monster-infested mines? All by yourself? Just to rescue our mayor.
Adol definitely introduced the war.
It's like you're some kind of mythical hero from a storybook.
JRPG protagonist, get it right, Fiona.
Your name is Adol, right? I hear you're one of those sword-wielding adventurer types who go around saving the world. Dogi certainly has good taste in best friends, it seems. He's always spouting nonsense and playing practical jokes on people. I just don't know what to do with him.
Let's see, do these people have anything new to say? Let's talk to them in general. So, yeah, not bad, Adol Christian. Taking on all those monsters at once, not bad at all. You must have some pretty serious training under your belt. Or experience at the very least. We have 9 levels of experience, Adonis. I'm tempted to say you're just pulling my leg, but you don't strike me as the lion type. You're pretty darn young to be so good at swordsmanship. How'd you manage it? And then we never tell him. Oh my. Adol, might I see the bracelet you got there? I consider myself something of an expert when it comes to old jewelry and knickknacks. Adol passed the bracelet to Cynthia. I knew it. This is no ordinary bracelet. It's an ancient artifact with innate elemental energy trapped inside. Did you fit this little gemstone inside it yourself? You've got good sense. Gemstones like these help increase the bracelet's power by magnifying its energy. Anyway, thanks for letting me feel up your jewelry. What? You really stumbled onto something special. Take good care of it. Phrasing game? Let's see what's in here. Hello, Randolph. You know, I left a wife and son behind in Garmin. I wonder how they're doing these days. You could get work as a knight, you're in for an easy ride. Life becomes like a never-ending party. My wife was dead set against the whole idea, but I did it anyway. What do you know, she was right, as always. Joelle says, the townfolk have never liked the Count much, even from the outset. He's levied ridiculously high taxes. He even taken people from the town to help build his castle. Rumor has it he hired a lot of mercenaries to do his bidding, knighting them on the spot as a lure. I think even the most Roman politicians would disapprove of his tactics. Hello, Margot. Thank you so much, Adol. You've done us a great service by bringing all our men back safe and sound. Is it true you took down a giant monster in there? Everyone in the town's been talking about the new red-headed hero who showed up out of the blue to save the day. I can honestly say I'm proud to have you staying under my roof. Yeah, Cynthia's phrasing is very questionable, chat. She could use words like inspect. Thank you for letting me inspect the jewelry. Appraise. Identify.
This has become quite serious indeed. Why would Father Pierre go to such a place?
Please, forgive me. I should have tried harder to stop him.
Have you seen Father Pierre by any chance? You haven't? Oh dear. Where could he have gone?
My. Such blazing red hair. You must be Adol. I've heard murmurings about you amongst the townsfolk. My name is Nicholas. I am head of the Felghana diocese. I was also the town's priest until 3 years ago. Now I serve at the castle, while Father Pierre enlightens the town. I still drop by from time to time, though. Old habits do die hard, as they say. I fear, however, that my visit today may be a bit less transient than usual on account of Father Pierre's absence. Are you familiar with the Ilburn's ruins to the northeast of here?
We are familiar that there are more dungeons, correct?
They are the remnants of a temple used by practitioners of a pagan religion from a long-lost era. It would seem that Father Pierre has taken it upon himself to visit that temple for purposes unknown.
It's unsafe in every regard. There's a dormant volcano behind it which has recently become active anew.
Adol, you really gotta stop getting yourself involved with volcanoes. Only bad things happen when you go to areas with giant active volcanoes.
And popular rumor suggests the place is infested with monsters of all shapes and sizes.
All the more reason for concern. One cannot help but fear the worst. Adol Christian, they say you're the one who rescued Mayor Edgar from the quarry. Is this true? Given your considerable skill, might I humbly request you undertake another such mission to find Father Pierre?
Sure, we'll agree. Actually, let's say no at first.
Most unfortunate. I can think of no better man for the job, but I certainly do understand. Thank you, nonetheless.
Let's talk to him one more time.
Have you changed your mind then? Will you go to Father Pierre's aid?
Sure, we could go there.
Such selfless courage. On behalf of the church, you have my deepest gratitude. I believe you will be needing this.
Okay, so now we're given access to the next dungeon. So now we have to ask ourselves a question, chat. Will this game give us equipment? Because when we went into that first dungeon, we didn't actually get any new weapons or armor. I'm hoping the game will not force us to go back to the store each time. So hopefully we'll find some upgrades in the next dungeon.
The Ilburn's ruins are just off the road, to the northeast of here.
I think we mentioned before, but there was a pretty large money gap between our current weapon and the next one. So hopefully we'll get a couple of upgrades trickled in here or there as we go through this dungeon.
This key opens the access gate. Please, do whatever you can to ensure the safety of Father Pierre. May God be with you. Fight well, adventurer.
Alright, so we have a new quest. I think we talked to just about everybody. We could talk to Elena again, I guess, just to see if her dialogue changes at all. So, what Father Pierre said was true. He mentioned that he'd caught sight of a man who looked like my brother in front of the ruins to the northeast. That's where I was heading when you found me. Okay, so no new dialogue there. Let's just buy some cheap items now that we have a little bit of extra money. I don't think I talked to Harold. The mayor has always had our backs, but I'm not sure he could do anything more for us now that the mine's a monster's nest. Though honestly, I could deal with monsters. Part of me wishes the Count would just rescind his edict. And lower our taxes too, because monsters or no, we can't resume mining soon. We're financially done for. We may have to look into other means of supporting the town. Like black magic. So yeah, we'll stock up on some consumables. As I said before, they might help us with more difficult fights. So let's come across here. There should be the store we were at earlier.
Welcome.
Yeah, see that, chat? Like, that's a big money difference. Like, we might be able to get the plate mail and the large shield if we really need to. We'll keep in mind that this will give us, like, a total of 20 extra defense, which is pretty significant, but we don't have the cash to back it up.
Welcome.
So I don't think I'll take the amulet, but let's buy an illusion mirror.
That's the one you want? Thank you.
Ooh, and every time you purchase it, it becomes more expensive. Ooh. Interesting.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay, so that's gonna stop us from just straight up cheesing the game. So we could get a real cheap purchase now. And I guess we'll decide when we have to use this. We can see the bracelets in the bottom there, which is kind of nice. So nothing has really changed there. I suppose we should look at the descriptions of these items. So the storehouse keys were Dewey's keys. One of them unlocks the storehouse door. The others, who knows? Ruins key. An ornate key decorated with the old pagan symbol. Opens the gate to Ilburn's ruins. Finally, we have the Moonstar statue. A statue found in Tegray Quarry. Houses power beyond human comprehension. We just casually carry that with us. For some reason. Sure. So let's go ahead and save, chat. We made significant progress so far. So I think our goal is to try to beat the dungeon today, and we'll see where that leaves us off. Gotta get a nice pace going, chat. We'll kill some enemies here and there, because we do need a little more cash. For monsters. There we go, we're now at the ruins. Go ahead and use the key. Honestly, the gates are very, very tall compared to us. They really want to make sure nothing came in there. We're immediately greeted with more flying creatures, my favorite. Those are healing items. Since we haven't been hit, they're kind of useless to us at the moment. There we go. Wow, 50 health healed? I'm sorry, is that a werewolf with a whip? It is. That is not what I thought we would be fighting here, but sure. Just nod your head, chat. We're fighting whip werewolves. Okay, so those things explode after a little bit of time, so we have to be careful against them. They're immune to fire, which makes sense. They have fire on their backs. We have a lot of choices to go here. I'm hoping the upper left will be treasure, because I feel like the main stuff would be to our right. Because it seems like every time we've gone left, we've hit like a dead end that we needed to come back to later. Speaking of which... And we can even get a decent amount of cash from this. Nice. We're now at 1,200 cash. So if we could predict where a boss is going to come, we might back up and buy those armor items, chat. So that is a significant step towards having the next upgrade. The whip werewolves get me every time, chat. I just don't understand. That's okay. Okay, so we're seeing torches on the wall. Maybe there'll be another torch lighting puzzle, so we'll keep that in mind that there are actual puzzles in the game. Speaking of which... So I lit that, and now we went up here. There's a platform up there, but I can't reach that at the moment. Also, I'm taking a lot of damage. What the heck? That's not good. Hopefully we could get a little bit of healing. So we'll acknowledge there's an upper platform up there. And I can't even hurt these creatures. That's not a good sign. We did get full healed, though. So maybe we'll get either a new spell or an upgrade. I'm not really sure. Oh, whip werewolves. I'm gonna go down first. I feel like right is the correct direction to go. As I said before, I feel like the game likes going to the right, just because, like, if you think about the older style RPGs, they almost always have you go left to right. So I'm just assuming that most of the dungeons will follow that philosophy. So we've leveled, we're now at 111 health, 87 strength, and 79 defense. So we're gonna need every little bit of defense I think that we could get here. Oh, there's a chest here. We acquired small shield, so I chose correctly, chat. I chose correctly to come here. So this is 6 more defense than what we had before. So this is good, because I felt like we were taking quite a bit of damage. It's nice that our graphic changes a little bit when we change items. So if I had to guess, right is plot. So let's not plot. Oh, what is this? Hard to kill enemies, check. Let's get that healing done. So we definitely need more damage, so we probably need to level a couple more times. Required more Ravel ore. We got 12 ore from that one, actually. That's fantastic. The only thing we could do for now is just continue. We might try to use this room to level, I'm not sure. Not sure how much experience these guys are actually giving. Not a crazy amount, unfortunately. Guess we could fight the whip werewolf one more time. There we go, chat. Let's go murder a few whip werewolves. Yeah, what's kind of weird, chat, is sometimes when you transition between different screens, if you're holding a direction when you enter a new area, it doesn't let you move. So that actually happened to me when we were in the boss fight. Like, I was holding, like, forward to dodge the boss earlier, chat, and it wouldn't move you. So I have to remember to let go of the movement in between screens. Although that time it let me move without an issue. I'm not really sure what causes that. Not getting a ton of experience here, so maybe we'll move on. But we'll acknowledge that we got more experience from the other place. And then I just took a ton of damage there, which kind of sucks. Okay, so let's continue for now. So there's another torch I can light here. Another torch I can light here. Another torch that can be lit here. There's another platform here, which lets us get to that chest / torch. Let's just light that up. There's some kind of chest below us. Let's actually go back down here. What's in here? Rabble ore ×6. Okay. Well, we're gonna try to not use it to upgrade our equipment, since it seems there's a side quest associated with it. There we go. Basically at full health, almost leveled. Good combination of things to have. As I said before, we could do a couple jump slices just to get a little more forward momentum for the jumps. We have a choice of down or right. I'm gonna always choose to go down in this scenario. Hopefully we could level up this character. We did. We now have 117 health, 91 strength, and 88 defense. Let's see what's down here, chat. Oh, it's another arena. I acquired something which boosts our max health, which I should probably do now, just in case. Does this heal us? No. Let's kill the mages first. Well, I'm taking a ton of damage. This is really, really bad, actually. Okay, that was actually kind of scary because we haven't saved in a while. But I'm glad we got through that. We're most of the way to the next level up. This area is kind of unforgiving so far in terms of damage. So I'm not sure if it assumes we have another item yet or not. So that was kind of a close call. But this enemy is not too bad. And it gives a decent amount of experience. We might actually fight this one a little more. Okay, we've leveled yet again. That's good. So we're at 125 health, 96 strength, and 94 defense. So hopefully this will let us kind of ease through this. Ooh, there's a choice to go up or right. Ooh, I'm kind of conflicted when we come to a path like this. I'll try going up first. By enemies. I don't really know what this did for us, but I guess we could leave for now. Oh, there's a path over here as well. Oh no, I'm getting juggled. That sucked. Oh, there's a chest over here though. Required more ore. So we're at 35 ore, not too bad. I am a little concerned at how much damage everything is doing if there's going to be a boss soon. Because I feel like we are very underleveled. But the only thing we can do for now is just continue forward. Again, I feel like in the East games, we're always going to take our first life to kind of take a look at what the boss patterns are, since they're very pattern-heavy games. Once we think we got a feel for it, we'll try it for real. Let's kill those monsters. We're outside again. I can't hurt these things at all. They're flashing yellow, so maybe we need thunder magic to kill them. Okay, thunder from Origin broke walls, so this is probably confirming my theory that that's what we need to continue. We don't seem to be getting a lot of experience from these enemies, which is kind of unfortunate. I was not expecting him to jump there. That kind of sucked. Let's use our boost just so we can attack faster and dodge a little easier. These enemies are kind of nasty, I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad the game gives us healing every now and then for killing them. Okay, so let's go ahead and murder those things. I think I dropped an herb over there, which is good for us. And we have now leveled, which is fantastic news. So I was just saying, I felt like we're doing maybe not enough damage. So we're at 131 health, 102 strength, and 95 defense. That's a little better. Still not quite great. Ooh, we're given a choice between right and up. Let's go down first. We got a ton of cash, but I think we need 3,000 something to even purchase an item. So if we don't even get close to that, I'm not gonna bother. Got a little extra gold there, which isn't too bad. Another item is here. What's here? Required another ruby. Okay, so that lets us get magic back a little faster and increases our magic damage. That's never a bad thing. I haven't been using it so much in here just because I feel like sword is generally pretty effective. But it does a little more than our sword strikes. technically. So it's faster to do that on those enemies, technically. Now that we've gotten the ruby anyway. Let's go up before we go right. We just got a ton of cash from that, so we almost have enough for one item. We'll kill these enemies a couple times. Again, we do need some more experience. Might as well take advantage of the focus. There we go. Fortunately, these guys don't seem to drop a lot of health, so we'll continue onwards for now. We're at a save point already? Oh no, Chad, we're at the boss? That didn't take very long. I mean, we don't have enough to purchase anything at the stores, unfortunately. We are 4 ore shy of getting the other quest out of the way. What a shame. The only thing I purchased was the armor and the sword, so we didn't even purchase a shield. So I don't think we could have saved money that way. Well, chat, let's see if we could do this at level 13. If not, there is at least a place where we could try to level to 14. But let's see how hard this is.
What are you doing here?
I could just as easily ask you that same question, Father Pierre. This is not a fit place for the likes of you. If you value your life, I suggest you leave at once.
Chester, you should at least let Elena know what you're doing. And that you're okay. She's been worried sick. She's never stopped looking for you. After all this time, not once has she lost hope.
That's no concern of yours, Father. Keep sticking your nose where it doesn't belong, and it's liable to get cut off.
Oh no, Chad, are we gonna fight Chester this early? The rival battle this early, chat? Oof. This will be interesting.
Well, well. Seems these ruins have a little rat problem.
Adol?
I warned you not to get involved. But since you seem incapable of following orders, you leave me little choice.
Oh boy.
Gotcha. Here we go.
I'm sorry, did he just
Here we go.
So magic is useless.
Take that. Gotcha. Here we go.
I don't know how to dodge the here we go. Oh boy, chat. So here's what we learned. Let's go level up. This boss is not messing around. So let's discuss what we learned from that brief little peek at Chester's fight. So what did we learn? Knives are easy to dodge. He has a close range barrier that stops you from comboing. Magic does absolutely nothing to him. I'm not sure how to dodge that one strike. Maybe I have to be strafing a bit more without jumping. Maybe I'll try without jumping. Because again, we move slightly faster when we do air slashes, which does help us with dodging things a little bit. But yeah, we are not ready for that other fight whatsoever. So let's try to get one more level. So I felt like we were not doing anywhere near enough damage, and he did a ton of damage to us. So does hard mode assume that you're grinding a little bit to deal with it? If we go in with that assumption, maybe we could beat him with one more level. We'll see. It definitely felt like our damage was not correct on him, though. I think that's pretty safe to say. Oh, I've almost died. I should pay more attention. Yeah, it feels like our defense is like extremely, extremely low. So I'm wondering if the game expects you to grind out like another armor piece. I'm wondering if that's the case, because there doesn't seem to be another weapon. It's a bit unfortunate. The best we could really do is kill these monsters. There we go. We should level on the next one at least. So we'll try again at one more level, and if that doesn't work, chat, if it doesn't feel close, what we'll do is we will go ahead and we will try to get money in order to hopefully afford another piece of equipment. We are still like 500 gold shy, though, which is kind of ridiculous. So we're going to try this again at level 14. Our strength is now 100. Our defense is 97. Technically, if we think we're really, really, really close, we could try to do the illusion mirror to reduce the damage taken. But the problem is, like, that strike was doing 46 something damage to us, so we could only afford to be hit by that maybe 3 times in the fight.
What are you doing here?
That's a lot of damage to take.
I could just...
Where if comparatively, if we had something like another 20 defense, that would literally double our health comparatively on this boss fight. So what we need to learn how to deal with is that little spike move he does.
I warned you not to get involved. But since you seem incapable...
Angar! Take that! Gotcha! Here we go!
Maybe I have to jump over him. Okay, jumping did seem to work. I'm just doing it too early. So let's die again to him. So let's learn his patterns, chat, because this boss is not going to be very nice to us.
Gotcha. Here we go!
Okay, so we can jump it. Okay.
Take that! Gotcha! Here we go!
So I was just jumping too early. We might be able to do this, chat. We'll see.
Gotcha! Here we go!
Again, we really needed that level up damage.
Gotcha! Here we go! Take that!
If this is all he has, this is not too bad.
Here we go!
Ooh.
Take that! Gotcha! Here we go! Take that! Gotcha!
Not too bad, chat.
Here we go! Take that! Gotcha! Take that! Gotcha!
Oh, he changed his pattern up.
Here we go! Take that! Gotcha! Here we go! Take that! Gotcha!
I'm sorry, what?
Here we go!
Less half damage we take. I no longer trust what he's doing.
Here we go! Take that!
You know what? This is going pretty well, chat.
Here we go!
He seems to have dagger ricochet, which is a bit concerning. Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
Here we go!
Oh, we're out of there.
Take that! Gotcha! Here we go!
Oh, just barely did it. Okay, we did it, chat. Okay, that was clean.
So, which means
Oh, I did not mean to skip that. I apologize for that.
Stop this, both of you!
But he was saying, he says, so, you do have some skill, and unfortunately his conversation did get interrupted.
I'd advise you to stand aside, holy man.
So I think he's acknowledging us as a warrior. I don't think otherwise he's revealed any other plot details.
Let's see what you're made of.
Men, seize them!
Oh, the noble actually is here to do actual work?
Well,
how rare.
If it isn't Lord Maguire. May I ask what brings you to such a place, my lord?
What brings me? Oh, I merely thought I might come to worship at the seat of my future power. And what should I find when I get here but my top knight dealing with intruders? So, tell me, who are these people?
The clergyman is Redmont's head priest, and the swordsman with the red hair is the latest adventurer to cross these lands.
Oh, an adventurer, you say? A meddlesome priest is bad enough, but an adventurer simply won't do at all.
Wow, he is hamming it up more than I ham it up, chat. Jeez.
I imagine he hopes to get his hands on my statues. No matter, we will dispose of him here.
If that is your will, my lord. I know of a place nearby that is most suitable for meting out a man's final judgment. I believe you'll find it quite to your liking.
Will I now? Very well then, take me there at once.
As you wish.
A precipice high above the lava pits. Oh, quaint. This should make quick work of him. All right, do it.
If you'd simply minded your own business as I ordered, this wouldn't be necessary. But now, your fate is sealed.
How could you? God will never forgive this sinful behavior.
You certainly do like to prattle on, Father. Take him to the dungeon.
He's so... I just love how he said that.
Chester, you're doing well. I leave the rest in your capable hands.
You honor me, my lord. I shall find the statue here without fail.
So I'm just doing a quick look up on the voice actor while we wait for control over our character. So to answer... Excuse me, sorry, chat. To answer Chris's question in the chat, the voice actor for the completely over-the-top villain is David Lodge, who apparently is a well-known person for doing voices in Power Rangers. I see he has some credits within Digimon, as a few different Digimon, like Puppetmon, Mr. Inoue. Seems like he also voiced quite a few different doctors in a few different ones, and it looks like he did maybe the English voice actor of Jiraiya and Naruto. Chat says we already know Adol is lava proof. It's true, we went over that last time. It's the red hair, it gives him power. So we're just forced into another dungeon. That's not great, but we'll just keep going, I guess. Zone of Lava, the Escapeless Abyss. What a name of a dungeon. Oh, that isn't just the background thing that does damage? Oh no. Oh, chat, we are in for a terrible time. Hold on, I'm breaking my rule. I'm going right for no reason. Hold on. We need to go left and... Oh, jeez, that is terrible. We need to go left and down when in doubt. Although this is an escape sequence, so do escape sequence follow the reverse JRPG rules? Like, if you're trying to leave a place, don't you go to the left? I'm conflicted, chat. I haven't decided if I should change my rule of which way to go. We're not getting a ton of experience for killing these, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Let's go see if there's at least a dead end over here. Okay, that fire is so obnoxious, chat. Oh my gosh, that is obnoxious. This is not good. If I'm taking this much damage right now, how am I gonna get through the whole dungeon? Please don't die. Ooh, okay, so I think the game assumes you have the next armor upgrade, which we do not have, so I might be returning to this place quite often. I do apologize, chat. Best I can really do is just kind of murder these a few times. So let's try to get a little higher in levels. And again, that will increase the experience that these things give. Oh, come on, game. There we go. That's a little better. Because I feel like we are just not doing enough damage. I think chat would agree. They're living like 7-hit combos, and this is supposed to be like the easy enemy. Let's try to get one more level, then we'll continue. Okay, we have now leveled, and now I'll take advantage of our bonus experience before we reset. We're now sitting at 104 strength and 100 defense. Okay, so with that, we should be able to get a little further in. Again, we're taking a lot of damage from the environment, which is kind of unfortunate, but this should mitigate it to some extent. Even just 3 defense makes a big difference. So let's try to avoid enemies. So there's a little bit of a tell before the lava spouts come out. We'll try our best. Oh no, this is looking like a real dungeon, chat. I don't know how I feel about this. Okay, let's use focus just to get rid of these monsters, because I really don't like them dive bombing me as I'm trying to platform. Oh, what the heck? Oh, so we take a lot of damage here. Okay, so if the game did not eat my jump inputs, I think we might be able to sneak in. I think there's probably something good that way, but the problem is that we don't have enough health to check over there. So we're gonna acknowledge that there's a room with fire. If we just had like a little more health and or a double jump, I think we could sneak whatever is in that area early. If you're playing on normal mode, you could probably just do the aerial slices as I was showing before. And you could probably make that passageway. It probably leads to something very overpowered, but because we're on hard mode, I'm not sure if I can really exploit that at the moment. So again, we want to kind of just do like little short hops with the 2 slices. We don't want to do 3 slices, because that stops our momentum. What the heck is this? Oh, we have to go the other way. Actually, wait a minute. Can we make this jump? Well, not if the... Okay, so that's one thing I also don't really like at all. I wish plunge attack was a button and not at a certain jump height. Because I feel like this game is just made like a lot harder due to like more archaic controls. And I feel like if you're like really modernizing this, there would be a heavy button to always descend. I think chat would agree. Like most games do that. So the fact that like, depending on what my jump height is, I'll do the plunge is not really a great feeling when you're trying to like go in and out, which makes it a little deceptive as to where you are. Chat, I really feel like we can make that if I do the jump timing right. Like I actually almost had it there. We'll try this a few times, and if I can't get it, we'll move on. As I said before, I'm not feeling super comfortable with the controls. I actually almost had it there again. So close. I need to let go of the direction. Oh, we did it. Oh. Alright, so what's actually over here? Oh, there's another jump. Oh, I'm not making that jump, I don't think. Man, I could... That's a really big distance. I don't know if I can make that one. Well, not if it does that. Apparently it makes us go down here. So now I have no idea where this just put us. So let's try to if I go up, maybe this will put us back in a place we recognize. Oh no, I'm really not recognizing where we are. Oh no, now I am. Okay, so that just loops around. So I can go up there, but I can't make that other jump. If we had a double jump, we'd definitely be able to make that normally. So we got early money, I guess. It's not too bad. But again, we're kind of in dire straits. So this area is actually pretty difficult, and we're not doing a lot of damage. Because I think the big issue is that even if I cross that lava path from earlier, chat, we still might have to come back the same way. So if we're playing this on hard, I really don't think we can make it. I'll try once, chat, by just doing the jump slashes, just to kind of get an idea of what's over there, but clearly we're not meant to go that way. So we'll try just once. So I have to get a good rhythm going. Like, see how I'm getting just the double slash there? I have to do this the entire way there. I did not mean to fall. Now I have no idea where we are. This is bad. Well, I'll take the money, I guess. Are we supposed to fall? I mean, I'm glad that this was a thing to get more money, but... Oh, there's a chest down here. Required Fireworm's Amulet. Does that make us immune to lava damage? Oh, it doesn't... Oh, here it is. Scale from a fireworm allows its wearer to wade through shallow lava unharmed. Okay, so we didn't technically... I don't know if we needed this per se, but we could use that to definitely check over there. So if people were playing on a lower difficulty, especially if you're playing on easy, I would imagine, you could probably make that jump. Now, where does the game want me to go? Oh, wait, this is... No, I can't jump up there. Actually, seriously, where do you want me to go, game? I actually don't know. I'm confused. Do you actually want me to fall here? Sure. Okay, I'm just looking desperately for a save point because we made a lot of progress and all these rooms kind of look similar-ish. So I think this is a good sign. Yeah, okay, let's definitely save that. So this dungeon is kind of a little too hard without that armor upgrade. So we're gonna do our best to avoid fights. Now the question is, does it stop the lava spout from hurting us? No, it doesn't. That's unfortunate. We'll kill these enemies for the herbs. These enemies at least drop some items. And are not particularly hard to kill, I meant to say. So again, we'll kind of do that kind of jump slash through. So maybe you, chat, could do a shortcut here if you were on a lower difficulty. There's a lot of enemies here. I'll try to take advantage of this and just kill them. Now, what I'm hoping for is both an armor upgrade and/or a weapon upgrade, because our damage is like way, way, way too low, and I think the chat would agree. Now, the question is that this area is like a big loop, so I don't know what it would have had us do. So you would have done like just double slashes like this. Wait. Oh, we still take damage. Ooh. We acquired our new weapon, but I took so much damage, I don't think I can get back now. This actually sucks. So it's not immunity, you still take damage. So I'm dead. I don't think I can get away with this weapon. This would have been a huge damage increase for us, but I'm dead. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter. Yeah. Oh, that really sucks. So I do have to actually make those jumps properly. Also, how did we save without getting healed, by the way? So that's... That's how I feel about that, chat. So I do have to platform while all those annoying birds are fighting us. Oh, East. I didn't realize this game was going to be such a platformer, to be honest. I mean, Origin had us made us do some jumps, but generally speaking, we didn't have to worry about like this many aerial units fighting us at once in Origin. I feel like it was a lot more tame when it came to that. So this is kind of an unwelcome change. But we'll do our best, chat. So we do definitely need to go over there. So I need to make sure that we don't... Oh, come on. Okay, so I can't jump through them, chat, so they're actually blocking me from jumping. This is terrible. I don't like this section at all, chat. This is actually really unfun. Please die. I really don't want to redo this again because they're just randomly there. Oh my gosh. Go. No. Oh, we're out of there. I just want to keep... No, come on. Come on. Chat, this is terrible. I can't do anything about them. They're like just like slightly way too far away. And one thing that makes that exceptionally terrible on this difficulty is that if you're really close to somebody, it seems to make me want to turn to face them, which causes me to miss the jump. Or they're in front of me and I can't jump through them, so I lose all momentum. So I really want that sword, chat. The game is being kind of mean about it. I don't know if focus will really help me, but I could try to pop it, I suppose. Like, look how much damage I took just trying to reach this area. Like, this is terrible. Please go away. Alright, at least we got a defense up, I guess. No me gusta, chat. Why did they do this? Alright, so let's try our best to dodge. I'm gonna hold off on boost until, like, right here. And because the enemy was there, it caused me to fall into the river. Thank you. But this time we have more health, so I might be able to leave. I want to kill this thing before it does anything else, because it is just awful. Alright, hopefully we can make this without too many more incidents. Alright, there we go. So yeah, focus is definitely the answer to that. Now the question is, can I get back and save, or will I die? That's the real question, chat. 'Cause I would really prefer not to do that again. As you can see, these enemies are just relentlessly evil. Alright, we got focus. Let's just get out of here. Alright, now that I'm in a new screen and not being attacked constantly, let's switch to the new weapon. So hopefully this will be a big damage difference for us. It's sort of made a difference. Sort of. Okay, let's try this again. So, one thing we didn't really learn is how far down can we go? So it seems like the intent is to go left and then up, and then like up to get the sword and down to progress. Well, what if we keep going down here? Do we get anything new? We now have a weapon capable of dealing a moderate amount of damage. Hopefully that'll help us through the rest of this. That's not too bad. Oh, I forgot to try fire magic on these creatures. So, like, we're not supposed to go over here, but we can. We'll try this jump a couple times. Nope, that was too greedy. Nope. You could just, like, barely make that. Oh, I attacked one less time than I thought I did. Man, that is really difficult to do, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Although, actually, you know what? You know what we could do? I think focus will let me hover easier. Nope. It killed our momentum again. Oh, if I didn't get the plunge there, that would have been it. That's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, I feel like the platforming is not super forgiving in this game, to be honest. It's kind of tight. So I guess the real question is, how did we get down to the other area? So that's not working anymore, so let's just move on. So let's try to go south, I think. Because that's where we came from. Is there a way to get further down than this? I don't think we went left here before. So we fell down there at one. Oh, what is this? Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa. Oh, we are not meant to get through this at all. It's just... Chat, can we all agree that that was just rude? That was just rude and uncalled for from the game. That was rude and uncalled for. Should I even try to get by that, chat? That seemed kind of unfair. Thinking about it. I'll try just once, chat. Let's all shake our heads though. Like, there was no warning that that was gonna happen. That was just terrible. Oh, Ys. You need to figure out better ways to gate me from areas. Wait, there's an item over here. Man. Okay, you know what, chat? I want to do this one more time, so apologies for dying there. I think we could get that item, and I think we could leave. I was just seeing if while in focus we could kill them. The answer was still no. So now we have an objective, chat. Let's go get that chest and leave. We could do that with focus, because they seem to do physical damage, and in general, we can half our damage while in focus. So let's grab that item, chat. We'll pop focus when we have to open that chest. Let's try to do this again. Let's lure them away to the sides there. So we acquired 18 Ravel Ore, which would be very significant if we could keep this. Oh, we're out of there, Chad. That's ours. Get out of here. I swear, if those little bird things kill me, chat, I'm gonna get so mad. I hate them so much, chat. Oh man, there we go. We stole the ore. I don't know if you're intended to do that or not, but you know what? We got it, and that's all that matters. So we're now sitting at a total of 66 ore. So we have enough for the other side quest at least. So I think that's about as far as we can explore. So there's some area to the right where if we get double jump, presumably, we're supposed to come back there and do okay. Now, the problem is, like, if I don't leave this area at exactly full health, because the game seems to assume we purchase at least one defensive item, everything here just does, like, a whole ton of damage. So I'm gonna try to play this as cautiously as possible. Hopefully we can ignore the fire. Okay, there we go. Let's use that little sword strike to boost ourselves forward. Okay. I'm also kind of glad I fell down there once, because I don't know if I would have called that being a passageway. So here it seems like... Oh my gosh, come on, stop. Just stop. Perish. I hate those monsters, chat. They are so fast, and they block your jump height. They're the worst. They're worse than the bats, by far. So I lost half my health just trying to get through that. Those are... Okay, I can hit them at certain angles, but I don't feel like fighting them. There's another area over there. Let's just ignore them. We need to find a save point, so we're gonna ignore as many things as possible on the way there. There's a little urn down there. I want to try to get to that, actually. Oh, I missed it. Okay, let's double check, because this could be money. Oh, it's healing. That's good for us. Yeah, they don't seem to really give us a lot of experience either. But we'll try to heal ourselves off them, since they're not too crazy difficult to kill, at least. So that's good. That's good to know. Dodge them with jumps. Doesn't seem like we could do anything over here. Oh, is there a chest up there? How do we reach that? Oh, there's like a path to the left. So we'll keep that in mind. We have to somehow go, like, we have to loop around to get to it. Oh no, there's another boss. Oh no. Let's go level, chat. Let's not mess around with this boss. Let's go level. So we're gonna try to attempt it at level 16. Maybe that chest is is like the boss reward. So at least we have a save point, so we could just continually go back there in case we feel we're low on health. But I feel like our damage is still not... It's still not great, and our defense is terrible. So maybe one more level will help turn the tide a little bit more. Yeah, the game is like, no mercy. Oh boy, chat. Well, we've leveled at least. So we got a little extra health. We're at 148 health. We'll finish off this enemy as well. So we're now sitting at 122 strength and 104 defense. Maybe that's okay. We'll see. I mean, 6 health does make a difference, as does the defense. So we took this boss fight a little more seriously. We leveled to our next level before continuing. Let's see how we do, chat. Remember, the first attempt is always trying to figure out the patterns. So what is it going to greet us with? I'm not liking the pools of lava. I'm assuming that this is the boss arena. Oh?
No mercy.
Wait, this isn't a boss arena? You surprised me, game. I thought for sure you would try to push me into the pits of lava.
You're pretty much screwed.
We acquired Ventus Bracelet, and what does Ventus Bracelet do? Commands the power of wind. Press the magic key while Ventus Bracelet is equipped. Spins your body like a bladed whirlwind. Activate the magic while jumping to glide through the air, crossing wide chasms with ease. Okay, so this is our secondary jump. So as I said before, chat, I feel like if you're more comfortable with the controls, I think we could have skipped doing this item, honestly, if you were really used to the moving forward while attacking twice, letting go, and then attacking again, and then holding forward. I think you could actually use that to make the gaps and skip this altogether, to be honest. It seemed like you honestly could. I don't know if you need it for a future boss fight, but I would bet that's where you could skip the game, portions of the game, chat. So we could turn into a vicious tornado, which gives us an uppercut.
It would seem you've acquired 2 of the powers of Genos. I cannot simply allow this to pass uncontested. The blazing jaws of hell itself shall consume you.
Okay, now the other thing is going to be a boss fight. So I can switch between the 2 magics. Let's at least see what this looks like. Yeah, see that, chat? We have, like, extended. So we could kind of do...
End of the line.
Oh, can we not attack into magic? Oh, that's weird. God, I'm hitting magic in the air. It doesn't... You can't combo into it. That feels so weird. Why would they do that? I mean, I'll try again while we have more MP, but... Yeah, no, it made me hit the ground first. Wow, that feels really unintuitive. I'm not gonna lie, chat. It feels like you should be able to get like a super jump out of that. Like you just kind of do like a couple. Oh, you kind of can if you hold it, kind of. Yeah, like if you hold it, it works. But I was trying to tap it and it was not working for me that way. So I'll try it again. Yeah, I have to hold it a little longer. Maybe it's just like eating inputs. I'm not really sure. It's very strange though, chat. It doesn't feel good to use. I'll put it that way. So presumably we're gonna have to use this magic to beat the boss, or else I don't really know why it gave it to us outside of escaping the dungeon. Oh wait, what? Oh game, you have to what? When was this a chase sequence? This isn't fair. What? Chat, can we all agree that that is obnoxious? Can we all agree that that was uncalled for? I lost almost half my health before we reached the boss fight. Wow. Wow. Chat, that is rubbing me the absolute wrong way. I could not escape that because I was just being hit repeatedly. I wasn't holding to the right immediately when we went to leave because I wanted to actually test something, and the game was like, no, we're actually in a boss fight already. Oh, and I have to retry with half my health. Oh, this is terrible. Why would they... Chat, I can't do this. How am I gonna win with 60 health? This is so obnoxious. Wow. Can we really not just leave? No, we can't. Can we out of bounds him, maybe? Probably not. Yeah, they thought about that at least. Alright, let's try to figure out how you're even supposed to hit this. then we could retry this with full health. So let's witness, chat. So it'll come up, it'll swoop in. What does it do? It circles around a little bit. You can hover over it. So you could kind of smack it for some damage. You can hit it multiple times, so if you win magic it does like okay damage. We're only doing 1 a strike though, so that's why I feel like we're still kind of under-leveled. I don't think we should just be doing 1 damage. So like wind magic kind of dodges the boss. But the big issue I'm having with wind magic is it has a really long cooldown period. Like, I think we could do this, but I don't think we could do this with 60 health. Chat, I think we could all agree, chat, that was rude and uncalled for from the game. I feel like it should apologize to me for that. Chat, if I had to guess, this game probably came out before Origin, if I had to guess. Because I feel like Origin was, you know, it was tough, but I feel like for the most part, it was pretty fair. I feel like this game is unfair. I'm just gonna state it, chat. This game does not seem very kind to you, and that was so obnoxious to have you take damage while coming into that boss arena. That was so bad. So I think I could do this as long as I am not at 60 health. Oh boy, chat. So at least we could like power through the dialogue here, but we might have to make use of that mirror to win. And I don't feel bad about using a consumable item on this boss. I really don't want to redo this multiple times. We're doing no damage. I don't know if it's just because I'm underleveled, or if the boss is only supposed to take 1 damage outside of striking the head. Like, it seems like if you hit the head, it does like 18 damage, which is still not great. Don't get me wrong. So now I'm gonna hold. Yeah, this is what was supposed to happen, chat. That is so obnoxious. Okay, so now at least we have full health. So we know a little bit about what this boss likes to do. Oh, I didn't switch magics. Oops. Oh, I jumped the boss by accident. That's a shame. So you could kind of... Oh. So it does the big shockwave when it merges. Let's just kill ourselves, chat. It's fine. We'll try again. At least this time we have health. And unfortunately, I have to swap magic every time, because I didn't enter this area with magic, because of course. Uh oh. Well, apparently it could just do 80 damage. Let's try this again, chat. So that's kind of obnoxious. So maybe we have to win magic to put out the fire? Is that the theory behind it? No, not really. So, I mean, like, at least we're able to hit a lot of components at once, which is good. It's just more like, what do we do against the other portions of the attacks? Well, I'm taking a lot of fire damage. That's bad. So I think we could do this, chat. It's just... I have to get used to how it, like, targets. So I'm gonna kill myself again. So I just have to figure out how it aims the fire attack. Does it just, after a short period of time, is it guaranteed? So we'll strike it a little bit here. So next time I think we put out the fire, then I'll do focus. It's mostly just dodging this phase that's kind of difficult. So if I could just stay away from it from a little bit. So it seems like there's something in the tail that does extra damage. So if I hit just the back of it, it does help us. Okay, so we could kind of dodge the fireball at least. So if we just kind of wait out this phase, this is not too bad. Oh, that's right, I'm not allowed to equip the item. Oh, so I can't use the item that we got, by the way, chat. So I forgot to equip it before we entered the boss fight. So I could kind of do this. I understand what it wants us to do. So we'll try again. We're pretty close. But yeah, again, I really think the game assumes that you got another armor upgrade. So if we could kind of spin him in circles here and avoid the fire, it's mostly just getting past this phase. Just not getting tagged by easy damage. Like, that did a lot of damage to him. Oh, I didn't mean to get clipped by that. So again, our goal is to kind of bait him into a circle. And while we're doing this, we could do a lot of wind magic attacks. Then from here, we should try to focus more on, I think, melee. Unless he curls like that, then we can wind magic him. Or he'll duck down and I'll miss. But that's fine. I think I understand what to do. Now he's gonna go back underground, which is fine. So this might take a couple tries, Chad, because as I said before, I think the game assumes you have way higher armor than we have currently. So we'll kind of use that to stall ourselves out. Oh, I didn't realize he could actually hit you when you were behind him. I can remember that. Oh, he actually... I felt like he went underground faster. I guess he's slowly getting smaller. Is that what's happening, chat? I wasn't super paying attention to his size. So this is still a very difficult fight, honestly, with where we are in the game. I'm not super happy about this, because we don't really have an opportunity to go back to town. Just kind of merciless. Also, I forgot to switch wind magic again. But it is what it is. Anytime I take half health on the first one, we're just gonna reset, because I have no chance if that happens. But yeah, this is kind of merciless, chat, I'm not gonna lie. So, like, I understand what to do, but it requires a lot still to beat him. I'm gonna stay away from one of the holes, because I feel like he's gonna dive really soon. So that went okay. So I think we could kind of use the wind magic to stall him out a little, which is good for us. It's more like when he gets to this phase. Getting consistent damage on him is kind of hard. Unless we could get him looping like that, then it's a little better. Alright, he's gonna dive, so I'm gonna give him a second. So again, we're gonna try our best just to keep our magic totals up. So if we could kind of just do the initial wind magic hit. Oh, he pushed me in the lava, that's bad. I was gonna say, it was going well up until that point, unfortunately. Man. I don't know, chat. Like, this... I don't know. I might have to level again, which is kind of unfortunate. If I just had that one extra... Oh, I had the wrong magic equipped. If I just had that one armor upgrade, I feel like this boss would not be a problem. But the problem is that I don't have that armor upgrade, so this boss is a problem. Alright, I'm gonna try one more time, and if this doesn't work, I'm just gonna grind it out, chat. I'm not believing. I'm not gonna... Well, I'm not even counting that. That was just unfair. So I'm gonna try one more time if I could get past the first phase. If that doesn't work, we're grinding it out. Sorry, chat. Like... I wish the game did not do this to us and just let us have access to the shop, but it is what it is. Because again, I just feel like we're just not doing enough damage. I don't know if it's supposed to be doing 1 damage a hit to each of the core parts, or if it's just we're under-leveled. I can't tell, unfortunately, with the game. I wish it gave us its stats so I could get a better understanding. Yeah, we're just gonna quit, chat. I don't think I could do this. Oh, Oath and Felghana. Alright, so we need more levels. Kind of a shame I can't level with the fire magic here. So again, we're just gonna come in and out a little bit more. Like, again, the big issue is just, like, it has so much health and we're doing so little damage. So the fact that we also don't have that armor upgrade is making it kind of impossible, to be honest. I have to play basically perfectly for, like, 3.5 minutes, which I am not that good at that game in order to do so. So I will acknowledge that technically we have enough damage to beat him. I do not have the stamina to mentally dodge all of those strikes that consistently. So we're gonna just level this way a little bit. Yeah, weird. That glitch happened there again where I tried holding up and it just didn't take the input. I'm not sure what causes that. I think that also existed in Origin. So I'm assuming if this game was done first, they just reused the engine from this one into Origin. Does that would explain why the lunge attack was like so horrible to do in Origin? Remember that, chat? It was just like so inconsistent. It was like a little better in Origin. I don't think I've gotten it once in this game on stream, I'm gonna be honest. It's pretty bad. So I'm a little injured, so let's go ahead and get some healing. And again, if the idea was like if we were supposed to spin to win and it does 2 damage instead of 1 damage, like that is like a night and day difference how much more damage we would be doing to that boss. So we're just gonna go ahead and just grind it out a bit. So I don't think we need a really big defense difference. Like if we just had 8 points, that would be great. I don't think it's worth grinding to get 8 points of defense. But maybe more attack. If we instead of doing 1 damage, it could go to 2. Like I'm not even saying for it to go to 3, because if it went to 3, the boss fight's over. Honestly, the boss fight is actually over. But if we could at least get it to 2, maybe we'll be okay. So let's go ahead and grind it out a bit more, chat. So I did try to level before that fight, but it's still clearly not enough, unfortunately. So I think a big issue with the boss is that like when it does the fire curl, it actually still does a lot of damage to you. So like unless I'm like perfectly in the center of it, I will just take like 60 damage. And that is enough to just kill us, because that's almost 40% of our health. Just for like 1 misposition. It's not really that forgiving. Fortunately, this should level us pretty soon at least. And we'll try again with 1 more level. So hopefully this is good enough, chat. So we're now coming in with 124 strength, 107 defense, and 154 health. So a little extra health to play with. So we could dip into the lava and it wouldn't necessarily be the end of the world. Let's go ahead and save. Let's try this again. We have now leveled. We are 100% equipping this item, by the way. So I would like to not redo this boss again. So let's have this equipped, because the game will not let us go and use the inventory mid-boss battle, which is something I have to remember is a thing in the older East games and is not a thing in the modern East games. Or at least the more modern, I guess should be the correct statement. Let's go ahead and equip that preemptively. If we can ignore 3 hits, I'm pretty sure we have this boss down. But I do not feel bad about using the consumable. Again, ideally what will happen is our wind damage and everything else will just do slightly more damage. Just slightly more damage, chat. So we're gonna try 1 more time.
It would strike at the bullet.
Alright, so we're gonna make sure to switch to the correct magic so I don't have to do that every time, because that's also very annoying. So let's continue forward. So I'm just gonna hold. I'm gonna let go of right and then hold right again because I don't know if it'll eat my input. It did not. That's good. We'll do jump slashes to get a little momentum so we just don't repeatedly take damage. And boss fight. We don't really seem to be doing more damage to it, which is unfortunate. The tail will take 19 instead of 17, I guess. Just like a slight difference. So unfortunately, the level up really didn't make a big impact. Kind of unfortunate. It's just more, can I focus and dodge this thing, is the question. I suppose we're taking a little less from the boss attacks, which is good, but our damage is not any higher, which is unfortunate. Okay, it's getting smaller at least. So we got about this far last time, but I have a lot more health now that I've been practicing it for like 5 attempts. So I'm not sure where this thing is spawned. Oh, it's on the bottom right. Okay. Getting a lot faster. So now we could probably use focus the next time it comes out, because that seems to be its most damaging attack. Let's wait a little bit, then we'll use it. I just want to dodge the initial hits. We're so close, chat. Oh, come on. What was that? Okay, so we got focus again. Oh my, please die. Please die. Oh my gosh. Oh. Thank you. I don't even know how it was flying around us just ahead, but we are done with that boss. Did that... Oh, that did consume our item. So that is pretty much the only reason we won, chat. We got that level up and we consumed that item. I do not regret purchasing that item. That was like so unnecessarily hard, but that's fine. We got through. Thank you for letting me actually use the item that I wanted to use earlier. Chat, we're gonna make sure we level again, because I'm not dealing... If this game makes us fight another boss on the way out, I'm gonna be very cross. So to make sure that we are not unpleasantly surprised, why don't we fight until we level here, and then we could go ahead and get that chest that's up there, now that we have the ability to hover. Just keep in mind, we can still kind of extend our jump to some extent, so we could kind of do like that, as long as we don't get the fast fall. So we'll keep it in mind. So yeah, I don't regret it, chat. We will pay to get another one of those shields. It costs 100, right? Well, let's get another like 50 gold right here. It's fine. No regrets, chat. At least the wind magic seems to be decently strong. Also, surprisingly, we didn't get thunder magic. We got fire, wind, and then I guess thunder is last. So that's a little different than how we got into Origin, because Origin was wind, thunder, fire. So, I suppose it is what it is, chat. So we've gotten enough gold that we could pay for another one of those, which I definitely want if a boss battle feels too hard. So the game, I guess, has some mercy, question mark, and lets us do that. So we have now level, chat. We're at 127 strength, 109 defense, and 159 HP. So let's go ahead and save, because I'd like to not lose any more progress. There we go. So platforming should be a lot easier. I probably won't stick to the fire magic for the most part. It costs a little too much just to use casually. But this will always help with platforming, so I feel like this is always going to be more useful to me. I missed it by like a little tiny bit. Oops. Maybe because I actually do lose too much height, I can't make it normally. Let's just try with just this. Oh, barely. So we acquired an emerald, which probably would have helped us with that other fight to have. So now MP recovery is faster. So it seems like we have an even more extended jump. Yeah, see that allows for a much wider jump. And again, if we're near a boss, this probably also would have helped us deal with the other boss, to be honest. Because we had an issue of range with it when he was curling on us. Oh well, chat. So now the platforming should be a little easier at least. So hopefully we can use that to kind of get out of here. So it looks like it does lift us up a little more. So that's probably why we were able to skip some of those other chest grabs. It's just because the third strike we do in the air can sometimes make us go up when it normally you're not able to do so as intended. Because a third strike purposely kills your momentum as is. Like you can see like I just fall like really quickly. But because I'm letting go of the direction, I actually don't lose the momentum if I do it fast enough. So I think that's why that other glitch thing works, / exploit. Yeah, definitely having faster wind recovery would have helped us significantly. Is that a different creature than what we fought before? I thought we were fighting the... Oh, there they are. I was gonna say the annoying birds. Go away from me, annoying birds. We're out of here, child. I'm not dealing with them. Get out of here. Please don't make me fight any. Please do not make me fight those. Please just let me heal. Please do not introduce new enemies that were not there before game. All I want to do is reach the save point. Thank you. Chat, can we all agree? Like, please don't introduce new enemies. So I'm assuming this is what's supposed to deal with those. But unfortunately, we don't have enough wind magic to really deal with that. So they're still kind of nasty. Actually, chat, is this the first time we played an East game where they update the enemies while we're still in the same dungeon? I think it is. Normally, they're just kind of like set forever. I think this is the first time we see them just level up. It's like, oh, you beat the boss? Now you have to suffer. So we have to go back to that other area we saw before. And somehow not die is the real question of how we're gonna do that. Please go away. Please go away. So I don't think there was anything else to attain in the dungeon because we just have the shortcut there. Let's leave. This is presumably the exit. Please let us leave. Right, chat? Please don't make me go through that again. Let's go through here. Continue onwards for now. Not want to walk into that, but that was my fault. Let us continue through here. There's kind of a multi-path here. Although, I don't think we can do anything about that other area for now. Oh, I did not mean to fall. That sucks. I really did not mean to fall there. I was just trying to kill the other enemy. Oh, what's this? Oh, actually, it's kind of good that we know that this is here. So I guess I'm glad we fell, because apparently there's a door we have to come back to. So that's something I'm going to try to remember, chat. Let's fight these easy enemies, so that way I could get some health. Excellent. We're almost at full health again. Yeah, those things don't seem to really give us a lot of health. They seem to drop a lot of gold, generally speaking. So, I mean, I guess that's good news. Oh, I missed this enemy. This enemy was easy to kill. And also usually gave us health. And it appears to not be giving us health when we need it. That's a shame. Oh, So at least the charged wind move does quite a bit of damage. So the charge wind does seem to deal with these, at least. It's just garbage. Why are they here, chat? Why would they do this? We're going back to heal, chat. This is just silliness. Like, stop it, game. Stop it. I'm just trying to leave the dungeon. Please have mercy. I don't know how long it is before we can exit this dungeon. At least we kind of know that we could technically go further in the ruins, because if you remember when we first came in there was that long jump we couldn't make. So presumably we'll have to go that way eventually. But I would really love to be able to go back to town before that happens. Yeah, these things are much worse than the Origin counterpart. Let's go ahead and proceed to get out of here. I'm afraid to do some of the jump strikes because I don't want it to start facing an enemy while I'm jumping. So I'm gonna purposely not jump for a little bit. Now I'll jump a little. I'll go back for that healing. Kinda worth it. We got more experience from it. That's the important thing. Oh, we were that close to a save. Oh my, please tell me there's not another boss. Please don't make me fight another boss. Please just actually let me leave. Okay, so there's an up. What's here? We acquired Brosia's Serum. I've no idea what that is. An energy supplement made from the fruit of Sacred Tree grants the ability to dash. Adol drank the faintly shimmering water from the bottle. Power welled up from his body, granting him the dash ability. Usage. Hold the attack key or magic while running, or double-click the mouse. You may also elect to enable alternate methods for dashing, such as double tap or always dash. We have always dash on, chat. There is no reason to not dash, to my knowledge. So it says when to dash. So dashing enables you to move much faster than usual. It's perfect for dodging enemy attacks, getting out of tight spots, or even just reducing travel time. So this is our dash. So it's still faster to do jump strikes while dashing. So presumably if you were really good at using lunge, you would still be lunging at this point in the game, presumably. So let's see, chat. Will the game let us leave? That is the real question. Oh no, it's a boss. We really have to beat 2 bosses just to leave? Are you kidding me? Oh no. What is this? Galavia, the Lord of the Blazing Prison. What? Oh no. Okay, so it has a lava attack. It has jetpacks, sort of. So I have to dodge the fireball, but then jump while the platforms. Oh no. This is the platforming boss? Are you kidding me? Oh no. Chat, why does it have no mercy? What? Game, you just let me leave. I don't know what the trick is to staying on the platform. Let me try being like further away. Okay. Oh no. Okay, so I can dodge that attack at least. I don't know what causes me to sometimes not rise with the platform. I'm not feeling that at all. Well, that time I just got hit. But like, seriously, how do you rise with the platform? Yeah, like there. Why didn't I rise with the platform there, chat? I didn't press anything. Oh no, chat. This is just so unfortunate on so many levels. Oh my gosh, we actually have a real boss battle to deal. So in that time playing in that boss fight, it didn't seem to hit us a lot. Like the only threat is the fireball, but oh boy, chat, that boss felt really janky. Like, I was complaining about the worm boss, but that is like on a whole new tier of jank. Like, that is just like, I don't get why you don't rise with the platforms while not moving. I don't get I don't get what the timing is on the jump. I'm gonna have to practice that a lot. Presumably that's the only way to hit it. I don't know if you're supposed to jump or not when it goes into the background and then fires, because one time I just held still and it didn't hurt me, and then I did the same exact thing and it behaved differently. So that's confusing from a pattern recognition point where you can do the same action twice and you don't get the same results, especially when that action is stand still and do nothing. That is a little confusing when it doesn't behave the same way. So let's think about what we have to do. I no longer have a safety item to beat the boss, so we're gonna try to level to the best of our ability. So this game is not messing around. It really, really wants us to fight to get out of here. So I am very much missing a town right now, chat. Oh, I died to that. Oh. Those scarabs do a lot of damage. That's unfortunate. Oh boy, chat. I don't even know what to say. Like, we're just gonna have to persevere, I guess. So I think most definitely when we beat this boss, I'm gonna take a break from the game. This was like a little too much for me to handle in one sitting. I thought if we were gonna have a hard boss, it was gonna be Chester, but honestly, Chester wasn't that bad. It was more just like, I didn't understand how to dodge his one attack, and then like once I found out, I'm like, okay, you know, I could kind of do that. But like, that boss, I don't know. So let's charge up our wind move for now. So again, unfortunately, we're gonna have to level quite a bit in order to deal with this boss. And the only way to really do it is to fight these enemies. I mean, I guess the game is nice enough to give you something to fight right next to the save point, but I feel like we are just not getting any experience whatsoever. Like, I know the experience rate is not max, but like even then, it's like, ooh. So we're gonna try our best, chat. Our goal is to get to the next level. Hopefully that'll be enough on hard mode. Boy, I almost lost my XP bonus. That would have made me kind of sad. Now we're almost back to full XP, that is. Not too bad. Again, I don't think the issue so far with that boss was defense, because honestly, the boss really rarely hit us. It's more damage. Like, trying to do that for like 5 minutes just seems so tedious. So anyway, we're now level 19, 165 health, 135 strength, 115 defense. So hopefully the strength increase will be significant. I'm hoping. So the game... So we can't upgrade our equipment, so this has to be roughly how much damage the game assumes we should be doing for hard mode. So with that in mind, chat, we have now saved. We now have the correct spell equipped, and now let's figure out some platforming. So let's figure it out. Is it just like you can never stand on the ones that are directly adjacent to the fireball, or is it the ones that are 2 away from the fireball? Like, if we don't learn this, we're not getting anywhere. So we need to learn how this works. So if it aims here, can I go here? Okay, so one thing I might also do is change my magic button in the future. Oh, that time it didn't even hit the platform, it just aimed at me. Oh boy, we have to do that like 15 times. Okay. What? What was that? It never did that the other time. Oh no. Chat, oh no. What is it doing? It's doing new moves. We're still trying to learn the boss. Oh no. That seems inherently unfair. I guess you have to jump over the boss. I guess. Oh, it did that thing where it didn't lift me again. Oh no, chat. I am severely doubting my capability of beating this boss. I am not feeling this whatsoever, chat. Like there, why didn't I go up? I was on... Why? Why does this happen, chat? Please let me go up. Oh boy, it's a platforming boss. I didn't think they would I didn't even... You know what, chat? Of all the things I thought we would fight, platforming boss, I never would have called it an Ys. Why didn't that lift me? Alright, so I'm standing here. Chat, I'm at a loss for words. I can't even get the platforming to work for me. It must be hitboxes. I'm just gonna die. So, okay, so ultra precision stopping while we have dash. I might have to change my controls later. That just did almost 100 damage. I don't know, chat. I might have to take a... I don't even see myself beating this boss. I feel utterly defeated by this. This just doesn't seem fair. I'm gonna be honest with you. And with the fact that I have to do this like 20 more times, I don't know, chat. I might have to take a mental break. I was hoping it was just the other pattern because I was actually starting to understand it a bit more. But it's like, I don't know. So let's view the fireballs again. I just want to view it so that way I can understand what to look for. See, that time I was between it and it still let me do it. I don't get why the platforms just decide to work or don't work. I'm assuming it's just platform jank at this point. Like, that time it was okay, and I didn't move any further than some of the other times. I don't get it, chat. I don't get it. Again, I'm not attempting to attack the boss. I'm just trying to learn the fireball. Because if I don't understand how this works, how am I gonna beat this boss? Oh, I actually jumped it that time. That is such a shame. Oh, wait. You can make a target right in front of it. That's interesting. Okay. So now I'm gonna do 2 serious tries, chat, and if I do not get it, I will pause for the night. So let's see, we're gonna stand like right here. Gonna do some extra damage to him. Gonna do a little bit of damage. Okay, that attack is super obnoxious, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, what is it doing now? Oh, so jumping doesn't work on that. Okay. So I'm guessing what we have to do... Oh, platform jank. I'm guessing what we have to do is we have to run to the other end. Yeah, so if I just run to the other end, does that dodge the attack? It does. Okay, so we're learning. We're learning platform jank is real. So this is... We're learning. Okay, so let's try this again. I feel like I have witnessed enough. And then it did that attack. Okay. We're just gonna wait over here. Oh wait, no, it wasn't doing... Oh, that's actually really sneaky. There's no visual tell if it's off screen what attack it's doing. If it's doing the fireball. I thought it was gonna do the fire tornado. Oh, that's not good, chat. It has 2 attacks that you have to dodge completely different ways, but look the same at a distance. That's not good. That is not good whatsoever. Alright, so I guess the trick is to be like... Or we'll just get hit, sure. Alright, so the trick is we have to watch what it's doing. Oh yeah, so either end is a safe point. Okay. So let's move. Why did that hurt me when I was in the air? Why? Oh, chat. I'm speechless, chat. I don't know why that attack hits me sometimes and then other time. Like, why does it... like, really? It double hits you? Really? I just don't get it, chat. Yeah, this is terrible. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this boss is like, It is combining all of its weakest portions and all of my weakest portions in the one fight. So, okay, so if it comes from the corner, you can't dodge to the same corner. So I'm gonna try one more serious attempt, and if it does not go well, chat, we're pausing for the night. I have to think about what to do. If it's grinding off stream, I'll grind off stream. Yeah, we're experiencing like the most extreme platform jank I have ever seen. Like, this is just this is phenomenal, honestly. Okay, we got some damage on him finally. Nice. So that's safe because he didn't start on the far left. See, like, I'm learning little bits and pieces of information that's actually important to know, and you can dodge that attack just by being to the edge as well. Okay, so now we at least have a counter strategy to that. But again, we're doing so little damage. Like, just look how little damage we're doing. Oh, I'm dead. So that's also kind of unfortunate. I don't know what you're supposed to do about that if you're on the far side already. But, I don't know if I can react to that if I'm already on the far left. Oh. Okay, let's not jump again. Let's go to the far right, and then we need to see what it's about to do. Oh, it just kind of hit me with the fireball that time, sure. Alright, chat. Last one. If I don't get it to half health, I'm gonna need to level. Like, that's all there is to it. Like, I don't see another way around this. Because this is like crazy platform jank. And this boss is taking no damage from us, which makes this take so much longer. So like, one level there, chat, is the difference between us doing like 122 damage and like 180 damage. Oh, we can actually kind of ride the platform there. That's kind of neat, I guess. Also, I'm out of wind magic, so I wasn't able to hit the boss there. Okay, so I think what the intended strategy is you get below it so it fireballs you, and then you do jump strikes into the wind tornado for maximum damage. I think that's what you're supposed to do. Let's attempt it once on stream. So I'm gonna jump, get a couple slices in there. We're gonna dodge it this way. Okay, so went to the far left. So I'm gonna stay on the far right this time. Gonna dodge its spray. I don't know why that platform hurt me there, but sure. Okay. So here's the deal, chat. I'm gonna practice this boss off stream and or level again, because we are doing like no damage to this boss. But I think for now I need a break on this boss, since this is just like way too much to take in, and I cannot believe that they did this. This is very upsetting, chat. Let's go to the end for now. We're gonna just quit out of the game. We'll think about it. So what did we learn? We definitely should have bought another mirror, because like, this boss battle is gonna take forever comparatively. Yeah, this game does not really seem too great on hard mode. I'm not gonna lie, chat. It is definitely much harder to me than Origin was. I would say this is much harder than the Unica playthrough. So we'll still try to beat it on hard mode, but if there are more bosses like this, chat, I don't know what I'm gonna say. We're gonna hit a point where if there's another boss like this, I might take a East break and switch to something else for a stream or so. So I mean, like, to me, I'm like, let's just recap what we went through. So Chester wasn't too bad. As I said before, like, we kind of learned his pattern. He started teleporting around, but you know, we could deal with him. It was more just like it seemed like we couldn't dodge it, and it was more just like a mistiming on the jump. So once I got through that misconception, then it was fine. I feel like he was actually pretty easy. So then we go into the lava dungeon itself, where everything just seemed to hit you like a truck. So again, I think the game 100% assumed that you had armor, and unfortunately we are not able to go back to a previous save to go get that armor. because I honestly think that 8 defense would have made a big difference. Actually, no, it wouldn't even have been 8 because we could have purchased an armor that would have given us 12. So us taking from instead of taking like 30 damage from that other boss, we would have only been taking 18 or less. And the shots where we did take 18, we would have only been taking 6. So that would have actually been a significant quality of life improvement. But the problem is the game decided that not only will it put you through a boss gauntlet, but you're not allowed to go back to town at any point, and you're not allowed to get items. And that just seems like a really terrible idea, chat. So I think it makes a lot of really big stat assumptions on these bosses, which is like really unfortunate. Because we might be getting less gold from being on hard mode, so we're not able to actually hit those stat requirements that the game has expected it on this difficulty. So we're going to have to play super cautiously, but in the meantime, I'm going to have to figure out what we're going to do. I think 1 level is mandatory. I don't feel like grinding it out on stream. I'll spare you the 20-30 minutes, but this game is going to be a big uphill struggle. If this is like the start of the game to ease you into the final fights, like what are the final fights going to be like? If this is just like some random encounter, there's not even a story reason we're fighting this boss. Like this is just literally like we're trying to go to the surface. The sorcerer tried to stop us, so it made sense that we had the sorcerer fight. But like, why is this thing here? Are we gonna get a statue from it or something? But like, there's been no lead-in. So I don't know. I feel defeated at the moment, chat. I need some time to reset. I'll grind it out at some point. I'll probably do that tomorrow. I think I'm gonna take a break from the game for now, but I think I've observed enough of the pattern that I think I know what I'm supposed to do. But again, we're taking so much damage that any mistake is almost instantly a game over, which is not my preferred level of difficulty. I like to be challenged from like a pattern standpoint, not like I literally fail the rising platform attack and I lose 65% of my health. Like that to me is just way too extreme of a punishment for getting it wrong. So it's like we could still just game over in 2 wrong guesses at this point on this boss, which is not a good feeling going into it. So hopefully we can improve our damage. It seems to have just like a completely absurd amount of health and defense. So we're going to have to power up as much as we can. We might have to level twice, honestly, to get through this boss, because it's just like such a roadblock, honestly. But for now, we'll try to get further in hard mode. I hope this is the only boss that is like this. But I really don't know what they were thinking. Like, chat, if we were comparing this game to Origin, which this seems to be based on, presumably, I'm making a big assumption there. It's definitely the same combat. I just don't know which one came first. But if we're comparing our gameplay of Origin to this game, even Lava Golem was not this bad. And that required us to run around the arena and jump around. And like the big issue with Lava Golem, much like this boss, is that we had to hit this like unseen damage cap, right? Like we couldn't break its arm fast enough, and it made the cycles take forever. And I feel like this is, we are not doing enough damage to the boss, so we are stuck in those phases forever. So I feel like if we don't get at least 1 level, I don't see how this fight is going to take any less than like 11 minutes. I'm dead serious, because we only get like 1 or 2 opportunities like every minute, and we don't even do 1/10 of its health at the moment. So we would have to do that over 15 times, let's say every minute. So I don't see this boss taking less than 15 unless we get some power levels. If we could just shave any amount of time, if we could take that 18 damage and turn it into 24, suddenly that is a huge time save, and hopefully it will reduce the damage from his more damaging moves, and we can maybe survive 1 more big mistake. But we'll see. So for now, we are kind of at a point with no resources, no ability to go back to town, no ability to purchase items, and it's not appreciated, East. I will say it is not appreciated at all. So for now, we're going to take a break here. I'm going to think about what to do from the game plan perspective. And Thursday, we're going to hopefully beat this boss, and we're going to hopefully leave the ruins. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to purchase both of those stupid armor items. And I will refuse to do any other dungeon until we get that, because if it railroads us into another boss fight like this is just going to be unbearable, chat. This is going to be completely unbearable if this happens again. I'm really hoping this is just a one-off in the game, and this is not going to be a trend, that we will not be forced to fight 3 bosses in a row, without having any equipment updates in between for armor. So we'll see. But for now, I'd like to thank you all for joining. Sorry the boss fights were so rough, but looks like the game is not going to hold back, which is interesting. We'll leave it at interesting. And I think for now, I'm going to say thank you all for joining yet again. I do appreciate the follows and the comments, and hope you all have a good day or a good night, depending on the time zone.